vaguely in one piece. I have microphone audio, I have game audio, I think. Yep. How are we all doing today on this fine Friday evening? It's a surprisingly nice day here in England, without being horrifically warm. So I'm in a fairly good mood. We are going. It's been quite a while. We did some PC. We did some modded PC stuff a little while ago, but I haven't actually been on Wreckfest for quite some time outside of that. So I will probably be about as rusty as most of the cars that are in this game. I've got a few vehicles that I like, that I know are quite good to drive, and I have a few vehicles that are fast, that aren't very easy to drive, and a few vehicles that are completely garbage. So you're probably going to see me drive a selection of about 3 or 4 cars that I can actually drive. The usual. I'm sure it'll go all right. Welcome everybody. Hello all who are just tuning in, whether you be watching from Twitch, whether you be watching from YouTube, or welcome all to the wonderful world of Wreckfest. Now, you are more than welcome to take part. This is an open lobby. This is an open session. There are no invites. You can message Ewan if you want, just because. In fact, Tie-Dye did say, you know what, you can send a message to Ewan about the 2002 Arrows F1 car, because why not? You could send Ewan a message, but you don't need an invite. This is an open session. Now, I don't know if it's currently full. I can't remember how many. I think it might be full. I can't remember how many people you can get into a multiplayer lobby on here. However, as people drop in and drop out, you'll have to time it right to get in. It's just it's the easiest way to make this one work. People aren't likely to hang around for the entire 3 hours worth of racing. But we will we'll see how things go. David, thank you very much for the super chat, saying Stream 1 of bribing Alex to put me as leader in a finished second series of racing, because finishing behind someone that bad is a lot harder. When we have done the sort of second place racing in a couple of different formats, actually, in a couple of different ways we've done the second place racing. It is definitely an entertaining thing. But the second place racing, we often devolved into crazy wild tactics of our own. That the car that was the de facto leader, we sort of I say we almost ignored them a little bit. We found different ways. We always find interesting tactics to get around that one. Shall we get started? We're going to get the first race underway shortly. We'll get something going. Random person incarnate, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, why did the skeleton know the weather for 7 days? I have no idea. Oh, that's not the... I use it... Oh, my control system scheme is slightly not what I was expecting. I could have sworn I used the left and right bumpers for gears. Apparently I did not. Never mind. Oh, there's already been a very big smash. I may have changed that at some point, because the left and right buttons are... I would say I've been used to them as gears in the past. But, it is... right, I've got to relearn. The... got to relearn the controls. Apparently I changed them at some point. Now, Hammerhead. Now, this vehicle, I know this vehicle is fast. The Hammerhead RS is... I don't know whether you'll have heard that in the background, but the kitten that has caused mayhem. I can't look because I'm going into a very technical section of the track and I don't know what the kitten has done. What has Kitten done? Oh no, it wasn't Kitten. I lie, it was Eve. I think it was Eve trying to climb up onto her favourite perch, has knocked over a bunch of stuff on my sort of bedside table. Thank you, Eve. Please don't have knocked over... there's one a bottle of water on there, a deodorant can thing, and I hope she didn't knock over the, the glass that I really need to take downstairs. But yeah, well, we're going to bump Nitro. Sorry. We were trying to get underneath the car. I just couldn't quite do it. God, I am incredibly rusty. I am incredibly rusty at this game. Welcome anyone who's just tuning in to chat. I will read stuff. Sorry, I can't really read while midst of a race. There's too much going on trying to drive the cars and read. I will have an accident. Danger Man's got a tag from a Lado, I think, through there. I'm going to need to turn up my TV because I can barely hear my car, which is not helping matters either. Like, trying to get gears right is quite difficult when you can't hear your vehicle whatsoever. Oh, I am very rusty in this game. I don't know where my breaking points are. Ninetales, funnily enough, Ninetales is to the front and leading the way. Ninetales is very good at this game. Ninetales is ridiculously fast. Danger Man is also, when Danger Man's less rusty, I think Danger Man is normally quite fast in this game as well, from what I remember. We are, oh, hello. Don't mind me. I was trying, that's not destructible there, my friend. Well, that's an easy way to move up a spot, is let them crowd. There was plenty of space. I didn't crowd them. I didn't push them into that. Woolala Unit X81, thank you very much for the donation. Saying it's been a minute. I can see the Streamlabs page. I actually have done my. So I have my. Well, I have this on one monitor. I have all the other windows on a different monitor, and I've actually put them the wrong way around. So I can see Streamlabs quite well. I cannot see. Well, I can see Streamlabs a bit, not well. That would be an incorrect way. Normally, I have the chat that I can see easier. I have not quite done it properly. Ah. Would you be a crane? I think you would be. Hello. Can I overtake you? We would like to try and overtake you. Eve the cat, thank you for the donation. Saying it wasn't me, it was the kitten. It was not the kitten. The kitten was not there. You were on top of the. Well, I say the chest of drawers, but I got like a big unit on top of the chest of drawers as well. And I saw Eve up there. It wasn't. That was Eve trying to jump up there. I have a feeling she didn't quite jump well enough and made a bit of a mess of it all. But we've moved ourselves up into 5th place. What happened to Crane? 1 minute it was Crane behind me, and now it is the Man of Danger. I'm going to slow down through here. Oh, we're going to slither our way out the other side of that one. Yeah, the Man of Danger is here trying to have a look to the inside. We are, whoa, going to go around the outside, but we're going to lose the back end, and that is less than helpful. That got a big oversteer moment there for my car. Oh, is that Gliska having had a smash on the final lap of the race? Or are we just crashing into... Oh, no, it's not Gliska. We're just crashing into car... I'm so sorry. I was already committed thinking it was Gliska. I'm so sorry. I thought... The colours reminded me of Gliska, and I saw Danger Man go to murder them. So I thought, oh, well, we'll join in the fun of that. And then realised far too late. I could not have backed out of that one when I saw the nameplate. We were already committed. Oh, and there we go. That was... Oops. I say oops. I mean, it's Wreckfest. These things happen a lot. These things happen an awful lot. Sorry, Kakai. Oh dear. Right. Sorry, things to read. Unit, thank you for the donation. Saying I'm not on your chest of drawers. I hope not. I would be. I would be worried. It's a different sort of unit. A different sort of unit, not you. Oh dear. Right. I'm gonna remember to turn my game sound up slightly. This is when I've absolutely deafened myself with it. I do apologise if we get some echo. Let me know if we have any audio issues going on. Right, where do we get to? Rapid, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 8th month. A rolled car salute to you. From me, from chat. Thank you very much. I'm sure there is going to be some rolled car salutes. Yes, I agree, Cass. There are going to be some rolled car salutes in the racing as well. Do you want to come and meow? No? Oh, you've got zoomies. Oh, crap. I can just see the cat launch control going on beside my chair. Well, he's going to run out of the office in a minute at very, very high speeds. Oh, dear. All of the cats have got energy at this moment in time, which is always scary. Let's go to here. This is always a fun track. This is always a fun track. Anyway, I digress. Random person incarnate. Thank you very much for the bits. Anyway, with the joke, we'll just finish it off. Saying, why did the skeleton know the weather for 7 days? He read the forecast. I'm not sure I get it. I think I'm going to give you a boo, because I think you deserve a boo. But I'm not quite sure. Drake, these bits saying if you and Rex suddenly I'm so sorry. What were you doing? Oh, were you messaging Ewan? Probably. I'm sure some people have been. Sound of white noise. Thank you very much for the bits. So I was hoping to see Segoya and Shados, or any of Neil's other usuals here today. We're fun to introduce them to buses on Deathloop, which I'm hoping to see again today. Oh, do not worry. Do not worry. Buses on Deathloop will make an appearance at some point. I don't know if the likes of Segoya and Shados particularly have this on console. We are playing on console today. I did actually forget to say. Yes, we are playing on console. And I don't know if that lot actually have the game particularly on console, etc. So yeah, I don't think we will be seeing them today, but it's not to say that they won't make appearances at some point. There's actually a couple of bits and pieces I'd like to do on PC. There's a couple of mods I've seen. There's a mod for this on PC I saw the other day that has a bunch of flat-out circuits to the game, like I think it's like Flat-Out 1 and 2, kind of converted for the game, which looks really cool. So we may well do some more stuff on this game on PC, and I'm sure when we do on PC, some of those will make an appearance. Dr. Racer, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, Dad joke, if the Megalodon was alive today, what would it eat? Fish and chips. Oh, I want to give you a boo, but I actually quite like that one. I almost feel like I'm going to give you a pass and not give you a boo. While I think it might be boo, well, bugger, I lock the brakes up and immediately undersit. While I feel like it's kind of boo-worthy, it's also quite good. It's quite a good boo-worthy terrible joke, so I'm going to let you get away with it. Oh, we're going to understeer off a little bit through there, not too much though. Right, we have got ourselves to third. I mean, we're oh god, I keep tapping the brakes, it's just instant lock-up for the Volvo. Lado's going to have a go to the inside. Lado will stick the car there, but will not be able to get the pass completed. There's going to be a little bit of contact through there. We have got... Oh, Lado clonked the wall on the inside, and we were the unfortunate victims from that one. Not really much I could have done. I say not much I could have done. I turned into the corner sensibly. It just so happened that Lado was just a tiny bit too far to the inside. Of course, if I give all the space in the world, Lado's just going to get, cars are just going to overtake you. It's unfortunate, but it's Wreckfest, it's racing, it happens. We will now try our best to try and recover this one. I don't know whether it's quicker to go out wide through there, whether to open up the car on the exit or whether you're better off to just take the track. Because, so you take the line I took there, you can carry more speed mid-corner because, well, you're just using more of the road. But in doing that, you end up running out a little bit wider and you struggle with traction. So you'll carry better mid-corner speed, but you might struggle with acceleration on the run to the finish line because, well, your car's scrabbling around on the dirt. Not sure which is the best way to go around this corner, but I guess we're going to experiment a little bit. I have tended to, in the past, preferred to sit my car up on the tarmac, but yeah, at the moment I am not sitting my car up on the tarmac. Oh, that was very close. I very nearly pile drive that wall. That was silly. And I'm also using the runoff area here while I can. We've got Dan behind us. We're trying to chase down Shadow. Oh, that's a bumpy section. There is Ninetails out wide a little bit through there. There's more cat zoomies going on in the office. Oh, God, I can't see the cat zoomies while I am focused on the racing and trying to chase Lado and Shadow. What a team, the Lado and Shadow team. We will launch the car through turn 1. Oh, Shadow has gone too wide, and I will say thank you very much for that one. We can dip the wheel on the dirt there, that's fine. Boot it. I say boot it as much as we can. Once we get some traction, there is a stricken highlighter yellow car for us to get past. They are out of the way. There is a nuisance going on over there. I think someone's trying to recover a wrecked car. Now, Lado's bumped the wall, I've bumped the wall, that's helped neither of us. I was trying to straighten it up for a good exit there, but I couldn't do it. We just, could not get the car better through that section. We're going to run wide here, both me and Lado running wide. I mean, we're pushing hard to try and catch the Stella, the Opel Manta-style car ahead of us. We're down the gears. I'm not going to be close enough. Unless Lado makes a mistake, I don't think we're going to be close enough to be able to do anything here. We would fire it. I'd fire it up the inside here if I could actually get my car alongside, but I can't even do that. It's going to be sideways around the final corner for us. Can't do it. We're going to have to settle for 5th. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a huge amount more I could do in that one. There wasn't a huge amount more that I could do there, I don't think. Good race. Fun race, actually. It was a fun chase trying to get past Shadow and Lado in that one. Longbow took victory. Rockin' second. Danger Man on the podium in third ahead of Lado. Yeah. I think Danger Man was the car ahead of Lado that we saw on track. But, yeah. Couldn't quite. Lap time-wise, I was quick, actually. Pleased with that lap time. That is one of only 2 cars in the 35s by the looks of it. Although, Ninetales very close, as was... to be fair, as was Longbow, as was... Well, Rockin' was slightly faster. Danger Man was quick. Yeah, that was good. Ugh. That was fun. That was a fun race, actually. It's a good circuit, that one. It's always a little bit manic. It's always a little bit crazy. But it is a good circuit. Welcome, everybody who is just tuning in to the stream, by the way. Hello, how's it going? I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday afternoon or evening. Or maybe morning for some of the Australians and Kiwis watching this one. Cora, thank you very much for the bits. We're saying hi to Eve and hi to Cass. Eve is still asleep. I don't know where a certain Cass and Bagon have gone. They've wandered off. I just heard zoomies in the background, so I presume they have buggered off somewhere. Where do we fancy going next? This is always an entertaining challenge. Andrew, thank you for the donation. Saying, what do you think of the Audi Sportback S3? I mean, there's a bunch of them. I mean, I have to say good things because Carly has one. Well, then, I don't actually know what the sport. She has one of the hatchback ones. I don't know if that's counted as a sportback. But I mean, I like the S3s. They're fun, hot hatches. I like the older S3s. I'm not a massive fan of the new ones. A lot of the new brand new Audis are starting to get a bit too silly with the grills. But yeah, I mean, I like them. They're good. They are good cars. They are good cars indeed. Apollo, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, human, stop these damn verbal zooming. I'm trying to sleep here. Oh yes. To be fair, Apollo's just as guilty of the zoomies as the cats. Just different ways. Just in different ways. Apollo has his own zoomies at times. He was having zoomies, well, kind of zoomies this afternoon. Drake, thank you for the bits. I always forgot. Happy birthday to Brazen. Happy Winky Winky Day. Of course, every day is Brazen's birthday. We must always say happy birthday to Brazen. Naturally. Sound White Noise, thank you for the bits. Saying, don't forget to update Guardians of the Motorway. I might remember. I'm not going to remember. I might remember, but you know, there's a tiny chance I'll remember for Sunday. There's a much greater chance that by the end of this stream I will have forgotten. I may be. It would be a miracle. It would be an actual miracle if I managed to remember that one. Tactical Dad, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 3rd month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you indeed. It is greatly appreciated, of course. Right, I think we're going to be ready to go. Jogan asking, is it going to be a calm race decided by handling or crash fest? Well, I see a bus, so I have a feeling I know what might happen here, but yeah. Oh, we're going to go up onto the curb here. I will try and... Oh, I'm going to try to sneak alongside, but... oh, I don't think Gibcob realised there was a car on the inside of Car Guy through there, which, yeah, and I mean, it ended up poorly for them in the end. They fell over, really. We are going to get ourselves a little bit caught on Car Guy's vehicle. We're going to just send it to the inside here. We were pretty much being assisted that way anyway, so we might as well put it there. The Volvo is genuinely fast around this track. Volvo is actually pretty damn good here. And I'm not expecting this to necessarily be a high attrition race. You never know. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it does happen, but not always. It's going to take a few laps before that bus. I maybe it wasn't Gibgob who fell over. I thought it was Gibgob, but I might have misread the name. Don't know who it was who flipped. Yeah, when the bus starts getting involved in the crossovers, that's when things are going to start getting messy. The Volvo's got really good low-speed grip, or good low-speed turning, I should say. Rear-end grip isn't particularly good, which, although that is the case for a lot of cars in this game, Ewan also with a big estate car. Hello. Oh dear, I've pushed a bit too hard in the wrong place. Go back the right way. I mean, I was trying to push you in a straight line, and what you've done there is managed to make that more difficult for us in recovering. But never mind. Yeah, we were trying to find a way past. I mean, we have got, like, really good pace here, but trying to clear the traffic is never easy. We might be able to shuffle Gibgob a little wide. Apologies. I don't know what happened to the bus. Maybe the bus is disconnected or something, because it has actually remained relatively calm here. We're going to try and keep the car from oversteering too much through all of this. Ewan is going to be on the inside for the next corner. My goal is going to be cut underneath both of them, try and pass both in one go, because that would make my life 10 times easier if I can, which we have done, but I've not quite got out of the corner in the way that I want to. The Camaro is going to struggle out wide, and there's always a fair amount of pushing involved. No, the bus is still here! Oh, Danger Man feels the wrath of the bus in this one. Danger Man goes around from the crossover hit. Yeah, I cannot see where the bus is, which is alarming. I'm going on the brakes there to try and not get involved, and I think Ninetales may have got hit by something. Ninetales, who was enjoying a very big lead, is now not enjoying a very big lead. I'm hoping to go behind that car, but we are, importantly now, for us, we are in front of the bus. And the other important thing is the pack has not got spread out, which is really good news for me. The pack stays close together, we're less likely to run into danger. At the crossover points, my car is pretty fast around the actual circuit part of it. So yeah, the big dangers, I say, are limited at the moment, but you never know. Because all it takes is one person to have a spin, and this rhythm that we have found ourselves in can come to an end. Ninetales has got a little more pace than me. I cannot quite match Ninetales. There has been a big crash. There definitely has been a big crash. We're going to launch it. I want to get past the bus. I want to make sure that we are clear. Ninetales is going to soar. Ninetales almost had to stop for the crossover point there. I wasn't going. I mean, I'm not planning on stopping for the next one. I hope Ninetales has to or gets collected. Ninetales does get collected! Ninetales gets bumped. We will steal victory at the end. That is a sneaky victory. That is a sneaky victory, but I will take it. Well, I mean, fastest lap-wise, we were within a tenth of Ninetales. Rocken was also pretty quick, as was Ewan. Danger Man's Sweeper struggled a little bit more, but I mean, they're fairly similar. Yeah, Ninetales didn't have, like, unfortunately for Ninetales, they had to go at that point, because if they'd stopped to let the cars go past and then accelerated, I would have had momentum and passed anyway, so they had to chance it and hope, which was unfortunate, but unfortunate for them, very fortunate for me. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, a nice little opportunity for a victory. Had opinions on the victory. I'm going to say he was cheering me on. I don't actually know. I don't know. I don't even know where he is. He just squawked from somewhere in the office. Oh, but Pingy, thank you for the bits. Saying, someone explained to Alex the concept of a post-it note to help remind him of things to do. I don't have any post-it notes in the house, full stop. I do have a whiteboard somewhere. I've just not put it up since I've moved house. I should probably do. The problem is, though, I am also one of those people that you could put a post-it note, or I could write it on a whiteboard, and I could hang it on the wall, I could have the post-it note on my computer, and it wouldn't mean bugger all, because I'd see it and still not think about it. I'm very good at, when my mind is set on doing a task, whatever that task might be, doesn't matter what other reminders you have of other tasks, I will not remember. It won't. Even no matter how obvious the thing is, I'm very, very focused on it. Let's go for some C-class racing. Sure, why not? C-class racing is always good fun. Chris said we also need Carly to remember about pink hair. Well, yes, and also no, she's long forgotten about it. She's long forgotten about it now. There is absolutely no chance she remembers the. She remembers the silly pink hair. Not that I ever actually agreed to it, but she will have forgotten. What do I want to drive? I think I want to drive the Gremlin. I do like the Gremlin. Lovely car to drive in this game. Thank you, saying, need to attach notes to all the cats. Alex never ignores the cats. I mean, that is true. Can't ignore the cats. I think if you stuck a post-it note on a cat, it would last for approximately 0 seconds before it is pulled off, shaken off. When you put it on Apollo, it'd probably eat it. He's not very smart sometimes. I can hear. I don't know what's going on. I think Cass is playing King of the Hill. Cass is at the very top of the stairs, and I can hear batting going on. So I think Cass has plonked himself at the top of the stairs and is batting at Dagon every time she tries to come upstairs. I think Cass has won that battle. I think Cass is King of the Hill. I mean, that's not a surprise. To be fair, Cass is very much the... I say Cass is the alpha. Cass is in charge of the cats. And then Eve is in charge of the dog. So I guess by transit of property, Cass is in charge of everyone. Cass is very much in charge of me. Like, I'll do whatever Cass says. He's just such a nice cat. He's just such a lovely cat. You cannot help but try and give him everything that he wants. So there we go. Right. We will hopefully get underway soon. Actually, no, I'm just going to get it started. People can get the vehicle selected. We've got Blade, Nexus, Gorby, Cargo may have a Gremlin, Little Thrasher is Brave, Ninetales with a Speed Demon, Cora with a Vandal. That's going to go poorly, I fear. Longbow with a Gremlin, Danger Man with a Dominators, Tri-Stars, Rockets, Speed Demons. You know, a good selection. I mean, this track... it's a short layout, twisty layout. You're probably going to want a lot of... You're going to want a lot of handling, I would think, around here. Strength, less significant for these sorts of racing. Let's try to see how the game of King of the Hill has gone, but I think Cass has moved, and he's probably now gone down to the second. So my house is 3 stories, so he's probably now guarding the next stairs down. He is very much winning the game of King of the Castle or whatever. Everybody's ready, and I don't know why the game is hanging on. There we go. Yep, I was right. There is a Dagon and a Cass chasing. Well, Cass doing the chasing each other around. They've now just both ended up in the office. I'm going to get distracted by animals a lot during the... Normally they sleep through a lot of the streams, but no, today they are very, very much awake and causing mayhem. Oh, this has got the rolly corner. Forgot about that. Yes, this has got the rolly corner through there. Quite an easy corner to have an accident on. We're going to slide the car a little bit. Probably have an accident on this one here as well if we're not careful. We are up over the... This is not actually a layout that I remember particularly well. We normally drive, I think, a slightly different layout around here, but... never mind. It's fine. We have got Gibgob to the inside here. Danger Man is going to have a look. I'm going to try and run a wider line, see if I can keep up some momentum. We fend off against Gibgob, but we cannot keep the momentum against the Danger Man here. Down towards turn 1 we go. Struggles to get my car stopped for that one and behaved for that one. Lado is alongside having a look. I'm a little wary about dipping the car too far to the left-hand side there, because I know that section can roll vehicles if you aren't careful. We're going to run a little bit wide. Oh, okay, it's really bumpy out over there. Bumpier than I was expecting, and lost a whole heap of speed through that. We'll be not neat enough through there. Got to find some more signs to slow us down. That's slightly frustrating. Ninetales bringing the teddy bear along in the back of the Speed Demon. What gear do I want? Second, maybe through there. We've had a bit of an iffy lap. We've got good straight line speed in this car. There's another car we can beat down towards the first corner. Rocken will have a look around the outside. You're going to struggle to pull that pass off through there. We will have the acceleration to get away. Can we chuck the car down here? Yeah, okay. It's maybe not quite as bumpy as I feared it was going to be down there. Now, don't run as wide as I did last lap around. Up. Is it up here? Have we got into trouble? No, that corner there you're okay with. So, it is all a little bit sort of hold stations at the moment. Oh, we can clonk the curb big time through there. By the looks of it, there was a massive mess of cars behind anyway. So it sort of all evened itself out down there. I tried to turn in. Ewan was sort of a fraction alongside us, and we had Rocket on the outside. Oh, a little bit bumpy. Again, through there. Is Ewan going to be able to get to the inside? I doubt it. I was going to try. See, I was trying to make sure I outbroke Ewan down there. Rocket going for a cutback. Will get it. Do they have the speed on the exit to hold on to it? I think, well, they do for a bit. There's a little gap here that we can kind of try and get alongside them. Not quite got the rear grip in a couple of places here. Come up over the crest. Again, good straight line speed in my car is helping. Maybe don't go so far into that dip. Yeah, so Rocket hit it. Did slightly different things to the Nexus, but same end effect. It just loses a bunch of speed. I don't know if I'm breaking it too much from these corners. We are definitely out of practice. However, we have a good little battle over for 5th place for now. I mean, if we can catch Longboat, could maybe make it battle for 4th. We slide the car on the exit a little bit, not quite. Me and Rocket have been swapping sides. So Rocket's clearly got more handling. I've got more straight line speed here. So the Nexus is looking for ways past, and then I can just repass when we get to a straight. I run a little bit wide out of that corner. Right, go down a gear. Let the Nexus bobble through there, and then try and get on the power sooner. We're still almost alongside here as we jump towards the final corner. If I can get on... Oh, do I want... Rocken really wanted to try and defend that. It's not going to matter necessarily. What side are they going to go? They're going to kind of park it in the middle. I maybe should have sent it to the inside. There's a bump on the Nexus through here. Come on, try and get the power down. Because this is the section where we are going to be strongest, perhaps, is trying to look for a way past. We're on the outside. I had to lift because I was going to end up out wide and in trouble through there if I'm not careful. Ewan's not far behind. I just saw the shadow of the exhaust stacks going on. Nah, I tried to be too greedy. I should have maybe gone for the more normal line that we had been taking. Ewan ran wide. It was kind of got suckered in. Longbow took it, Rocken took it, and I wanted to try and carry more speed. It's what would normally be the best line, but it isn't because it's too bumpy. Danger Man takes victory. Good little race back here. Oh, he just spat sideways on a curb. Not that it mattered, because it wasn't going to do anything. Good race. Really, really good race in that one. I didn't quite have the pace of the top group. I struggled a little bit with pace. I think that was more... I think that was more my driving than the car. In fact, I'm sure that was more my driving than the car. And the Gremlin is very good. Yeah, I just could not get the pace out of that one. Couldn't do it. There is Crane visiting a wall. And that's the end of the race. Yeah. Sorry, Crane. We swapped to your camera just in time to see you smash into a wall. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Drake, thanks a bit, saying, I got to admit, I found Wreckfest quite fun since I downloaded it. Thank you, Microsoft, for making it free on Game Pass. Oh, Wreckfest is brilliant fun. It has been out for a while. It has been out for quite a while now. There hasn't been updates or DLCs or anything for a fair bit of time now with this one. But it's a wonderful game. There is no doubt about it. It is a brilliant, brilliant game. An awful lot of fun to go racing around in. So yeah, if you haven't played it yet, go and check it out on Game Pass. Really is worth it. You can have a lot of fun with this. We are going to go to a FailRace favourite. This is Hellride. Now we have one rule. I say one rule with this circuit. You must take the jump. Unless you are physically unable to, because it's full of cars, you're pushed off of it, and all of those sort of things, you've got to take the jump. The reason why we have this rule is it makes this circuit hilariously crazy. Otherwise, just everyone goes underneath it and it's a bit dull. You have got to, yeah, you've got to take the jump. Now, this throws up some interesting questions, because this race here can now become quite the battle of strength versus speed. A fast car, like my Gremlin or like my Bulldog, will be very good at this track in terms of lap time. However, it might not survive. Generally, in these sort of classes, in C classes, this is speed. A speed car will normally win, but not all of the speed cars are going to finish. Is probably the best way. So I'm taking this in the hope that I will finish. Some are going to go in heavier vehicles. Lado's got the El Matador. I'm worried about that one. We know that one there is going to hit hard in some of these races. Cora with the Thrasher is again going to hit hard. Wingman can hit hard. Hearst can hit hard. Star Beast, I think, can hit quite hard. So, yeah. This server, for those curious, I mean, this is an open server. You can do private servers, but you can only have 12 people in them. I think you can have more in public servers, which is why we do it this way. So there are private servers, but they are limited in size, whereas the public ones you can have a few more. Is it 8? I can't remember exactly. 8 people. Is it that small? Jeez. So yeah, that's why we do it this way. It's not an ideal, but it's what we got. It'd be nice if we could have more people in the servers, to be honest. But again, I also appreciate at this point, Wreckfest is getting a little bit old. So it's also kind of understandable and all that. Kato, thank you a bit, saying, dare I request Rally Trophy as a track? I don't think I've ever driven the Rally Trophy circuit. I guess we could have a go. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong in this? If you are trying to join the server, it might not appear on server lists at the moment because it is full. It might have to wait a little bit if people leave, if people disconnect, etc. Yeah, you may have to wait a little bit. Oh, does the new Gen Wreckfest can have 24 car lobbies? I don't know if that's the case. I never bothered updating because it felt like a lot of money for very little. I don't know. So I don't know if I got the next Gen Wreckfest, would I then be able to have 24-person lobbies, even with those without the next Gen one, or does everyone have to have the next Gen one? Seems like, oh god, do I want to be on the front row? Partially, yes. Partially, I don't know. Maybe not. We will see how this goes. We will. Blakey has got more straight line speed, so the Gremlin is pretty good as a car. Straight line speed is not normally its strong suit. And this track, of course, is a lot of straight line speed stuff. Everyone is through the first section fairly well. We are happy to run up on the banking. Blakey got up to the banking a little bit too late. Oh wow, we got lag pinged massively there. Thanks, game. Well, I mean, that's awesome. I'm just going to get out of the way because I've got no momentum going up there. God, I don't think we made contact with Blakey. I think, because it didn't look like Blakey's car, it looks like Blakey was kind of lifted up and rolled by us, but then teleported in front. So yeah, we got sort of lag pinged along by Blakey. There is a little Thrasher up on the wall where I want to be. Thankfully, it has fallen off, so that is not going to trouble us. Well, that has made my time here considerably more difficult. The only plus point for me is we're not dead. We are continuing to lead the way. There goes Blakey flying up the ramp. Actually, we're in 8th out of 15, which is something, I guess. Right, we will run down the hill. The back of my car is a funny shape at the moment. Do we jump far enough to get a nice landing? Relatively, little bit of a bobble on that one. It chucks the car around a bit, but not gonna be able to do much. Oh, what are you doing up there? I don't know why you're going the wrong way, and they've wrecked themselves. We have a system when we do this, and the system is you all go the same way because it stops that from happening and taking yourself out in the process. No, well. It was a short-lived endeavour, really, for me. So, Nitro is sat in 4th. Who have we got? Longbow is 8th, so this was the kind of group that was kind kind of parked behind us. I think, oh, there is Ewan having a big tumble. So yeah, the downside for the poor Gremlin is as strong as it was. Oh, Rockin's upside down and in some sort of trouble. As strong as it is, as fast as it is, doesn't survive hits very well. So Lado's up in 4th. This is the battle over 3rd place. I'm gonna say, yeah, Danger Man's at the front. Nitro's car looks pretty unhealthy. Cora's truck's smashed up in the centre. There's going to be contact. Lado does well to control it. Oh, but gets collected by Longbow and tumbles off. I'm pretty sure Turbo's wrecked into the fire hoop in all of that. Lado lost a heap of places from that one. Amazingly, the double-decker car, that is still running. Ninetales is over there. There we go. Camera not wanting to, well, having a little bit of a moment trying to update. Lado with a big amount of air. Crane is still running. Blakey looks like they are potentially... Oh, if I can find where they are. There is Blakey. Blakey is being caught now by Danger Man. So this is the battle for the lead of the race, really. Danger Man looking up at the top of the hill, and Danger Man giving the Mustang a little bit of a bump around there. Although, yeah, Blakey with a little bit of lag is always a bit difficult. It's very difficult to follow and pass a car that has that. Oh, little bit of a lag, and Blakey landed on a double-decker. Don't know whether it killed it or whether the double-decker was already dead. Danger Man hit the truck, I think it was. So, Danger Man around the outside, yeah, running up on the banking is the way to get speed in this one. You want to run the cars as high up on the banking as you can. You do run the risk of damaging a wheel, but that is how you're going to get a lot of speed. Oh, Danger Man though, Danger Man, Lado had it coming together in that one, so Danger Man did have the lead. By the looks of it, has eliminated Lado, but that has given Blakey a pretty decent lead. I mean, all Blakey has to do now is not crash, not get collected by anybody like that, and Blakey is not eliminated, but Blakey has lost a wheel. The curse of the commentator has struck. Crane has lost a wheel as well. Blakey has got no steering left, or very limited steering left. Danger Man, surprisingly healthy in all of this. I mean, it's been a pretty damn high attrition rate at this. I mean, it always is. I say it always is around this track. It often is. For cars, this is a relatively high attrition rate. Danger Man around the final corner smashes the bumper up, but it won't matter. Danger Man is going to take victory in this one. Longbow is going to cross the line in second, I think, just holding on against, or maybe not. Might have lost to Rockin right at the end there. Shadow is not in a battle with Crane. I'm going to guess Crane is a lap down, possibly. Blakey, Blakey. So sometimes when you lose wheels, your car gets stuck in such a way where it can't actually drive, which I suspect may have happened. Oh, Shadow wrecked on the... I think Shadow wrecked on the banking. That's really unfortunate. So that is the danger. If you run the car hard on the wall, you can get the wheels caught. You can damage the wheel, and you can end up losing it right at the end. Yeah, Shadow lost it at the end. 5 vehicles still running at the end of that. Bloody hell. That was devastating. That was... I mean, Hellride is punishing. Cars, it's normally a few more finishers, but there we have it. Lincoln, thank you very much for the super chat. To say good afternoon, Alex and crew. Glad to see live Wreckfest is still alive and well on the channel. Hopefully we do this again in the not so distant future, so that I could give it a shot. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we may well come back to a Wreckfest. I mean, so far today it has been good fun. It has been an entertaining time on this one. So yeah, we may well come back onto this at various points. Right. I don't know how long this track is, so I'm going to put it to a 1 lap simply because I don't know. It is a very long track. So I'm going to put it to 1 lap. Never driven this. Never actually driven this whatsoever. I'm going to say B-class cars just so people can drive vehicles they like on a track they don't know. What do I want to drive? I mean, I just try to remember which ones are mine. To be fair, the ones that normally work for me are the Hammerhead and the Rammer. So we'll have a go. We'll have a go. I'll just drive the Hammerhead, to be honest. We'll give it a try. Petrolhead, thank you very much for the donation. Saying some crucial tips for the Rally Trophy track. Watch your braking points and the scenery as it's a vicious track. I mean, I guessed from the picture. I guessed from the picture. It's an interesting. See, if it is an incredibly punishing circuit, that doesn't actually throw a different question into the mix. I mean, some of us will have driven it, and as I said, I haven't. I mean, how hard? What vehicle do you go for? Do you go for something incredibly strong? Do you go for something incredibly heavy, hoping just to survive, hoping that you will make it to the finish line, or do you drive something fast, aiming to be a good car, and hoping you are quick enough to but don't crash it too many times? I don't know. I said I have no idea what this track has in store for us, so we will give it a try. I mean, yeah, it looks like a rally stage. Racing on a rally stage seems like a very sensible idea. Seems like a very FailRacey idea, really. What could go wrong? I say. What could possibly befall us that would cause problems here? I have no doubt things will go perfectly smoothly. Sound of white noise. They say, Alex, can you do the city track with the Baja configuration in supervans? We could have a go. Can I lock the supervans to be stock? I think I can. I don't know if my supervan is stock. I have a feeling. Well, I think we shoved something stupid in the my supervan. But yes, we can have a go. We can have a go with that one. Drake, saying Deathloop with school buses only. I mean, that's going to happen at some point. That is going to happen at some point, right? I think we're going to just get the. I completely forgot that we need to press start. All right, here we go. We are off and we are underway now. What is drive-throughable and what is not? No idea. Yeah, I genuinely don't know. It's not as narrow as it could be so far. I'm not going to say too much too soon. I don't know if those like checkpoint boards are going to be things that you can drive through or things that you can't drive through. It is, as expected, a little bit rough around here, but that's fine. Danger Man leads the way. We're trying to chase down Shadow. I'm going to guess it's Ewan in second, just by the colours. A bit like GTA, you can kind of guess sometimes by the colours of vehicles. Right, we are going to the left here. Well, looks like, I think that's Rockin' Starby. He's got chucked up the inside through there. Oh, come on. I mean, my vehicle's probably not the best suited to this. I'm not sure its suspension's quite. I think it's a bit too sort of tarmac set up, this car. We're gonna. Well, I mean, so far actually relatively close between all of the leaders. I'm now starting to lose a little bit of time behind Shadow. I want to be a little bit braver, although I feel like if I get past Shadow, what's going to end up happening is I'm just going to end up making mistakes. Ewan on a bump had a big off. Oh, we were slowing for the corner and we got collected by Rockin'. We're trying to get going again. Oh, no real good way of getting back on the circuit at that point because we kind of half spun, and then yeah, as we're setting off, we're back in the middle of the track there. It's fine. Yeah, I saw the issues going on in front of me, and I was just a little bit careful, and Rockin' sent it harder over a jump than I was going to do. Now, will we have a good exit here? I mean, we're on the outside for the next corner. I'm going to slam on the brakes and sort of duck underneath as one of the muscle cars ran wide. I think it was a muscle car. I'm so busy fighting against Dan here that it's actually quite difficult to concentrate on much else. This is a big jump coming up here. The Hammerhead is okay. There's a lot of bouncing around cars. Another big jump for us. Almost an aerial overtake from Dan Boy on Rockin. Danger Man is some 6 seconds down the road. You're not completely out of sight. Danger Man makes a mistake. It could still be vulnerable. We're launching the cars here. Oh, there's a few of us going a little bit wide. We keep the foot down slightly. We scraped past Dan's sort of wide-body Mustang thing. We made a little bit of a shortcut going on there, but all is good. Oh, that railing I don't think is drive-throughable. So, yeah, let's just be a little bit mindful. Now, launch it over the next crest. Yeah, trophy truck might not have been a worse idea, I don't know. Danger Man's lost some pace. Rockin's climbed a wall. That will be a third place for me. Danger Man's just a little bad section. Maybe the Eagle not enjoying the corners through there. We're going to slide it. Shadow continues to hold on to second. I mean, we've been in the thick of the action here for a lot of this. I've ran wide at the top of the hill. Rockin's having a look, but you're not going to... I don't think you're going to quite be able to get past there. The skyline's a little bit slow. Can I get past the Razor on the run to the next corner? Looks like we can. Danger Man, I think, maybe just playing a little bit safe over some of these jumps. Maybe the Eagle's not enjoying some of the jumps all too much here. So yeah, Danger Man had played a little bit safe. Not a bad idea. I mean, one of the advantages I have sitting back here is I can watch what Danger Man is doing, and I can gauge whether I want to be a little braver or a little safer. So if we see Danger Man lift, we could maybe try and take a little bit more speed through a corner. Danger Man is very much the explorer in this, because probably, as I say, not many people drive this track on the game. So we've got to... We don't really know where we're going. I'm just letting Danger Man lead us, and I'm judging my driving based on what I'm seeing from the car ahead more than my own sort of guesstimations of the road. This has actually been a really thrilling race, and I'm really surprised to say that. I thought it was going to go terribly, but it's actually been great fun. We're heading up towards a 90 left. Oh, I let off the brakes. I'm trying to push Danger Man back straight. I just let off the brakes a little too late, or a little too much, sorry, on that one while I was going into the corner. That was a bit clumsy from me. I do apologise on that one. I mean, I don't want to go for a crash pass at this point. I know it's Wreckfest and everything, but you know, we're trying to race a little bit cleanly. It was a genuine accident on that one. Rockin's overshot the landing. That's going to allow Danger Man past and almost allow me to go back past. That bump there is nasty. There's a little gap on the inside here. We are going to put the Volvo there, and we will retake second place, I think, as we bounce it down the next section. Rockin's going to have to lift, otherwise you're going to get escorted into a tree at some point down there. Big clonk on the floor for the Volvo. Oh, and a little lock-up of the brakes, running a smidge wide through all of that. It's fine. Danger Man got much better acceleration, much better drive off of that corner, and has just pulled a little gap out from us. And this is when we now go for the let's boot it and try and be braver. Yeah, Danger Man got a wiggle through there, and we are going to hit the front of the race for the first time. Legitimately this time around as well. It was a clean pass for us to take the lead. I gambled on the sort of side of the road being bump-free enough, being smooth enough for us to get away with driving on it. Now we are the explorer. We are the one figuring out how smooth and how fast the circuit is. Oh, we might have hit the front at a pretty good point here if we don't make a mess of the final corner. Danger Man is going to launch it. Danger Man is alongside but won't quite do it. Victory will go the way. Victory will go the way of the Volvo. That was a brilliant battle. That was a fantastic battle between between me, Danger Man. Rockin got a little bit unlucky, I guess, towards the end. Shadow was in there for quite a while. I didn't actually see Longbow or Ninetails, but they were obviously right behind. That was way more fun than I expected. That was actually great fun. Dan was about for a little while as well in that one. Good race, Danger Man. Good, really good race. I apologise for the slight bump. I like on the 90 degree, I really wasn't going for that as a sort of a lazy pass. But the actual pass I got for the lead was good. Rockin hit a lamppost at the end. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That was a way better race than I thought that was going to be. That was such better race than I thought it was going to be. I mean, yeah, not a normal Wreckfest track. and possibly with all of us having a lack of knowledge, it actually kind of made it quite even. It did very much become a case of follow Danger Man and just brake a little bit later all the time, or take a slightly different line all the time, which was quite entertaining. Fortran, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. A roll car salute to you from chat. Thank you very much. I'm sure there's going to be a roll car salute to you at some point during a race, because... did we fall over? I don't actually know if we fell over at... what's it called? Hellride. There we go. Bloody hell. Sorry. Holy crap. Fortran, thank you very much for 50 gift subs that would go to the community on Twitch. That's going to appear on the screen for quite a while now. Wow, bloody hell! Thank you so much indeed for your incredible generosity. A very big rollcast salute to you. It is. It is much appreciated. There's Cora as well. Thank you for it. Say hecking hype. Indeed, that has put the Twitch hype train has just gone mad. This is just it will have gone very mad. It has now become a full. I don't know anything about trains. Crane, you know about trains? What's a big train? That's a really dumb question. That's a big train. I guess trains can be any length. I guess it depends on how powerful it is. I don't know much about trains. I don't know, wait, if I say this enough times, Crane will just bestow much knowledge upon us. Just many knowledges will be thrust upon us, whether we wanted it or not. Let's go for 6 laps at Norfolk. But yeah, thank you so much. You are incredibly generous. Actually, what about, seeing as, where has it gone? I mean, there's possibly more likely to be rolls here. Let's get the good old death loop. Let's get the good old death loop out for inevitable rolled car salutes during the race. I don't know if a bullet train is the biggest train. The bullet trains are the fastest trains. Although has the maglev train gone faster than a bullet train yet? I don't know. I know the maglev trains, they kind of do exist now, and they are kind of a thing, sort of. Like the science behind them, they work. I don't know whether they actually they've actually done much with it. Mikhail, thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. So now make it the 30 mins of lemons. Yeah, 30 minutes of lemons around the rally track. I mean, it could end up entertaining, possibly. Could end up entertaining around there. What do I want to drive for this? Let's go and have a go with the rammer around this one. Michael, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the subscription. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Captain Kaz, thank you very much for the subscription as well. A rolled car salute to you. Also, many rolled car salutes up and coming. The chorus saying there's a maglev running in China, I believe. Yeah, I think there is. I think I've seen something about that. It's vaguely right. I mean, I don't know if it's sort of fully... it'll only be in, I presume, sort of small areas, because it would need very specialist tracks and whatnot. But they're very cool. I love the technology behind those. They're very cool. BK Dip, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, may you roll in style. That I intend to. I do intend to. David, thank you for the super chat, saying, I believe a big train eventually turns into a YouTube censors attack. Yes, we're not going to go there. we don't need YouTube censoring anything. We shall be good here. We shall be good. Right, time for racing. Time for racing. Unit, thank you very much for the resubscription as well for the 28th month. A rolled car salute to you from chat. Thank you indeed. It is greatly appreciated. Someone's saying that there is a maglev train that has done 375 miles an hour. Bloody hell. That's very cool. That is very cool indeed. We are up the top of the hill there. Oh no, this feels bad. This feels really bad. I don't want to be between a bus and a Ninetales. All is fine. We're 4 wide on the exit of the loop. It's not between a rock and a hard place. It's between a bus and a Ninetales. Ewan was always in a really awful place there. Now we're between an even worse place of a bus and a concrete wall. I'm going to try and fire the rammer up the inside. Don't lose the shark. Don't lose the shark. If we can avoid losing the shark, that would be good. We will launch a vehicle towards the next corner. I don't actually mind if the back end lets go there. Kind of helps get us turned a little bit. Wouldn't normally go for it, but we will chuck the vehicle around. Oh, that was really close. Oh, I think it was a bit more than really close. Did I lose a wheel? I lost a wheel. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got longbowed. Yeah, we lost. It was the tiniest clip. It was the tiniest clip on the way up. I don't even know how we lost a wheel, but we did. And that killed all of my speed. We fell off the loop, and then we fell in front of a bus. And, yeah, that was never going to be a good day right there. So Lado... No, we want that. I wanted that. There we go. Lado leads the way from Blakey, and then I presume Rocken. Can we... Where's Ninetales is in the mix? Ninetales is there. I had a smidge... I think Longbow may have just murdered somebody. There is my poor Bruce the shark. Poor Bruce. Well, at least he didn't get knocked off the roof, to be fair. But, you know. Oh well. I guess we live to fight another day. We'll see how far Ninetales can climb through the pack if that car. Oh, Lado was leading, has got spun, or maybe has spun on the landing. I don't know. And there goes the bus. That bus must be modified. Oh, Ninetales and Gibgob. Ninetales, yeah, collected Gibgob on the loop there. Smidge Bombs had a very big accident. Ninetales has also lost a wheel and fallen over in front of Danger Man. I think Ninetales' race is kind of done, unfortunately. Another car lost a wheel. That one there was a much bigger crash, though, that led to a losing of a wheel. What have we got? Oh, Rocken was in second. Well, he's still in second, but has gone round. Rocken's car looks very cool. When it's not smashed up. Like, it's a good-looking car, the Star Beast. I don't think it's very fast normally, but, you know, if it's working, and all that. So, yeah, Shadow is battling, by the looks of it, Dan. Rocken's very, very sideways. It's Blakey that leads the way. I'm not going to say anything. They're just... Never mind. God's sake. It just doesn't matter. It's the final lap curse. The final lap curse of Blakey is astonishing. Rocken versus the Longbow bus is going to... I didn't even say anything. I literally merely pointed out that Blakey was leading the way. That's all it took. That's all it took. I wasn't even looking at the action at that point. Well, Rocken launches it clear of the crossover point. It's going to be the Star Beast, I think, that rounds that corner. As long as they don't get clipped at the crossover, they do not. It's a good win for Rocken. Unfortunate for Blakey. I do feel sorry for poor Blakey. By the looks of it, they're going to come home in fourth, possibly. Lado also a bit unlucky. Oh, Dan spun. Blakey's up into third. Dan obviously spun at the end. I presume got clipped on the crossover point. Lado will end up fourth. Lado led for quite a while. I don't know what happened. We saw Lado's car backwards. I presume got clipped, either clipped or spun on the landing. Don't think Longbow was around, but could have been at some point. The crane crosses the line. I think I'm the only DNF in this one, by the looks of it. Nitro will cross the line, but yeah, we were the only DNF in all of that. Oh, god damn it. Ewan's not having much luck, although to be fair, Ewan, I had worse luck at the time. Christ. I don't know, like, I didn't really do anything wrong. It was an unfortunate accident. But, I mean, that's Wreckfest in a nutshell, right? That's just how it goes. While that race was going on, Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying when the pre-production Mercedes A-Class was out testing, instead of covering the car in camouflage, they covered it in QR codes. Anyone that snapped a picture won free VIP tickets to the Mercedes stand at the Geneva Motor Show. That's actually quite clever. That's quite clever. I like as a marketing idea. I think that's really. I'm surprised more haven't done it. Whether you have it as like free tickets to the motor show, or whether you have it as literally just the QR code goes to the website, or maybe to like a web page. I say advertising the car. That's a clever idea. I'm really surprised more don't do that. Really, really surprised more don't do that. Maybe they do. Maybe some of them do. But yeah, I am actually impressed. I'm actually really impressed with Mercedes marketing at that moment in time. Parker, thank you very much indeed for the donation. Saying for your best skydiving impersonation, it was a spectacular death. It really was a spectacular death on that one. Yeah, I have to say that was one of the more spectacular ones. I'm trying to remember the name of the circuit. Is it No. What is the name of the city track? Because I'm going to do the Baja circuit with the super vans. I've forgotten the name of the damn track. It's not those. Is it that? Nope. Don't think it's that. Don't think it's that. It's not that. Not that. Not that. I don't remember. Sound. What was it called? Motor City. Isn't that what it's called? Aha. There we go. Thank you. we have remembered. But so we're not going to do this particularly long race because it'll be a little bit. I say a little bit. Well, I say it might be a little bit dull. I'm not sure it's going to be as. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's going to be as crazy entertaining. But I could be wrong because. I didn't think the rally trophy thing was going to work, and it worked really well. So maybe this will be glorious madness. I think this is a stock one. So if you have one yourself, let me just go and see. Yeah, I think as long as the engine is stock, that's fine. What I would say is mine is locked diff. I would suggest everybody should lock the diff. It'll just make it much nicer. Just make it much nicer to drive. Much nicer to drive if you lock the diff up. Yeah. It's just infinitely easier to drive. Pengy, thank you for the bits. Saying ouch to my crash. And I hope that can help cure the Blakey last lap curse. Oh, I finally got the wool allures. It's taken. So Chris donated 8 minutes ago, and the wool allures have finally come through because there was so many notifications from the gifted subs. Yeah, Fortran, thank you very much for your incredible generosity. It's still catching up with yourself. We did an entire race, and it's still catching up with itself. Vip Vop Voy, I'm going to read it before it's come up on the screen. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey Alex. What concert costs 45 cents? 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. Oh, you're definitely getting a boo. You're definitely getting a boo from me and from chat. Anyways, is the reveal of the new Bugatti? What are your thoughts on it? I personally think it's awesome to see a brand new 8.3 litre V16 revving to 9,500 RPM. Sad to see the W16 go, though. I mean, that is pretty much the similar thoughts that I have. The engine is awesome. The engine's really, really cool. Shame about the W16 going because it was fun, unique. But then we don't get very many V16s ever, so I'm actually not so sad about the end about it becoming a V16 rather than a W16. I think that's really cool. The actual car that it's in feels like somebody's left a Chiron in like a hot press, and it's just sort of melted it a little bit. Yeah, I mean, look, it's. I'm not going to say it's a bad car, particularly. I'm not going to say it's an awful car. It's not a terrible looking car. It doesn't really do it for me. However, I'm sure it's going to be a very nice vehicle. Yeah, the engine's cool. Not sure about the interior. From what I have seen, again, it's not like I'll ever own it. It's not like I'd ever stand a chance of owning something like that. But for me, it's a little bit... I don't know. It doesn't really work for me. That sort of style interior, I like the Spikers interior, and I feel like it does that sort of dial and whatnot better. I feel like the Spikers interior looks a lot nicer. Not, as I said, not that I will ever likely own one, but yeah, it's kind of, the engine's very cool. The rest of it, I say not so. Yeah, the rest of it is a bit. I'm sure it'll be. It'll still be immensely popular. It'll still be cool. But yeah, I'll stick with my Apollo. Thank you. That's the hypercar that I want. Again, never have one, but the Apollo IE is a beautiful machine. That and the Di Tommaso P. Whatever it is, P42, I can't remember. The new Di Tommaso thing I also very much like. Saw that at Goodwood, especially the red. Oh God, who is that having a bad day? Oh, it's Cora. Oh, we locked up the rears slightly. Now, over the jump we go. Nope. Well, I'm going this way, whether I like it or not. We were having a moment. Hello, everyone. It's fine. I've gathered it all back up. Funnily enough, the super van... Oh, Ewan, don't land on me roof. I don't need that. I'm having enough issues with the super van as it is. I don't need additional Ewan weight added onto the top of the car. We're already flying badly enough through the air. Oh, God. Brakes on this. Like, if I think about touching the brakes... it just seems to lock. That's all you get with this. It's just insta-lock. Oh, God. It actually has got surprisingly good turn-in for having just one wheel at the front of this. It really turns in. It really turns in like crazy. I'm going to cheat. Okay. I don't know whether actually I really gained much from cheating there. Because I was the first to go through the... kind of bollards and whatnot, so we actually lost a bunch of momentum ourselves. Ninetales leads the way. Ewan wants to be a motorbike. Whoa. We are going to sort of slap Ewan on the way past. Oh, clunky, and bounce off the wall, and problems, massive problems have occurred. He's just kind of got stuck on the wall and we can pull the car away. Hey, Longbow. Can we? Oh, we're wandering. Whoa, yeah, we're very wandery. I've got a little bit of lag going on currently, and that's not nice while trying to drive a super van that's a bit erratic at best. Ewan, not again! Ewan! Why do I keep crashing into... No, Lado! Lado! Bad Lado! Bad Lado! I think Lado just decided that it was time to torpedo me. Come here, Lado. I know what's... Longbow? You are going to probably end up being an innocent bystander in this one. I'm not going to go torpedo Lado because I would end up murdering Longbow as well in the process. Ewan is going to duck underneath Lado here. Oh, who is that wrecked and out of it? Don't know who it is. Obviously, that was a quick death on the first lap there. We're going to duck underneath. We get a good exit here. Oh, we bounced a lot on the landing. Ewan's bounced a lot on the landing as well. Oh, no. Damn it. We were trying to. Then we're going to turn in the next corner. We just go up onto our side. Shadow also a long way up onto the side through there. There is going to be... Oh, the curve. No, I don't think it's not advantageous to avoid the jump with this car because it bounces on the curb. And yeah, that went very badly for us. I guess it is the way it goes. Guess it serves me right in that one. Ewan! Yes! The best overtake with the super vans has occurred at the end of the race. I was going to crash into Ewan, but now I'm happy that we actually still got the overtake. I was perfectly prepared to just crash into Ewan and thought it would be funny. As it turned out, we did a brilliant overtake instead. So honestly, it works. Ninetales took victory from Rocken. Lado was third. Lado got on the podium. Lado got on the podium ahead of Gibgob. Longbow was 5th ahead of Shadow. Blakey would be 7th ahead of me. Ewan and number 1, rounding out the top 10. Yeah, don't go wide on the curb. Didn't realise it was that dangerous. I have learnt my lesson. I have learnt my lesson on that one. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying from its cardio, the Norwegian Navy has started putting barcodes on their ship because they are Scandinavian. Not me, but I need to share. Yeah. Unfortunately, you get a boo for the Scandinavian pun. I have heard it before, though. I have heard it before, so it's, you know, it is a good terrible pun, though. Do not get me wrong. It is always a good terrible pun. You know what we're going to do next? We haven't been here yet today. Yeah, let's go 6 laps. We're not going to stay in the super van, because why on earth would we? But a bus is going to make an appearance. No, don't worry. We're not going to just... don't worry. There is more sensible vehicles to... Well, let's say more sensible. There will be more normal racing as well. But, you know, we're going to mix it up. We're going to throw some one-make buses into the mix. Oh, these will get out of hand, I can guarantee. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying, curse of the commentator. Alert, Alex, don't read. You are going to crash from this. I know. I am so used to the curse of the commentator. It is very, very much real. Very, very much real. For the buses, just drive them stock, which would be the C-Class one. Because, yeah, not everyone has modified ones. And also, they're more fun in C-Class, to be honest. The one thing that I would recommend, I think, extend the gears and lock the diffs. Probably the way to go. It's just, yeah. That's just... Lock the diff just makes them nicer to drive. Extending the gears is a bit better with these as well. They do kind of buzz the limiter. Lil Goth, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, I've decided to try my hand at quiet tennis. It's like normal tennis, only without any of the racket. Oh, I like that one. Yeah, you're not going to get a boo from me. That is really good. That's really good. I've not heard that one before. And it's almost Wimbledon. I don't know, when does Wimbledon start? I do actually quite like tennis. I haven't played it for a long, long time now, but I do actually rather like tennis. So maybe I'll watch some Wimbledon. Actually, has it started today? I see like some qualifier stuff. I don't know. Either way, I like that one. Yeah, you're not getting a boo. You know, no boo from me. That was good. Drake, thanks a bit. So if I don't get in, Crash Alley is going to be a request on GTA. I might still do so if I get in. We have got a couple of Crash Alleys. Well, we drove Ewan's terrible Crash Alley style map last week. There is actually a much better version of Crash Alley on GTA that we do have. A very well made one, actually. Now, bus racing here. Bus racing here is an interesting prospect. We are going to get pushed. So the buses can fall over quite easily. I do not want to get caught on the orange hippie bus in front. I really want to be on my own for a lot of this lap if I can. I don't necessarily want to go side by side with the buses down here. So we are going to... Well, I mean, I'm going to go side by side here. Saw no sense in making it 3 wide in an awkward spot. Now, well, there we go. Lado found me, unfortunately, out of everybody. Yeah, because we have such a big group of buses going the wrong way. I say going the wrong way. Going the counter way around. It's just you're going to hit someone, but then you're just going to lose a heap of time afterwards. Now, where I want to be is right at the top of the hill. Unfortunately, there are too many buses in the way. I haven't been able to get up there, so we're going to have to sit in 7th for the moment. I think I was in the wrong gear for a lot of this, which has not helped. Right, let's chuck the bus up the banking as high as we can go. Try and drive it off there with some speed. I think we maybe made a little bit of ground. And plus we stay out of the way of Lado as well if we do that, because you're on kind of a little bit of a country line, or just on a different line up here that's not going to get affected by Lado's appearance. We will run off of the top there. Oh, Ewan's got clipped. Ewan has had a big wreck. That is a bit unfortunate for Ewan. Not unfortunate for me. We made the most of our opportunity there. And we're going to try and continue to make the most of our opportunity here. Longbow follows a similar sort of line from Longbow. Unfortunately for me, Ninetales gets clipped. Oh, how did we fit that many buses there? I'm going to have to lift, because otherwise we're going to run out of space. Try to fit alongside Blakey there. Longbow is going to just drive into the corner. That is the downside for so the high line. It works on your own, is the fastest way around the track. But if someone drives into the corner hard, you are done for, basically. Now, we are going to sit on the bottom. I'm going to guess Ninetales will probably send it to the inside of Longbow. Unfortunately for Ninetales, the thing is, like, we can send it to the inside here, but you know what, Ninetales I don't think was trying to save me from Lado, but it has actually happened. We have been saved from Lado. We are now going to battle side by side with Ninetales against Danger Man. We can force them up the wall. I think Ninetales will dive bomb us in the next corner, which honestly wouldn't surprise me. Possibly deserved. Lado is heading towards... Oh, Lado's not on very much life. We are clear. Oh, did not expect Shadow to be there. Longbow gives a bump to whoever's in third. I'm not actually sure who it is. Or Rixie. We are going to potentially follow Longbow past here. Oh, there's a wrecked bus in the middle of the road. That is kind of helpful in some ways. Can we do to Longbow what Longbow's been doing to everyone else? A little bit. We kind of got there. I pushed them a little bit high. Not sure it's pushed them slow. Not sure it's slowed them down enough. Hello, lag. Ninetales has got all of us there. Yeah, we ran a little bit wide through all of that. There is a blue bus, possibly up on the line that I would want to. Danger Man is going to lead on us, and yeah, we got a little bit shuffled in an awkward manner there. That has not gone the way that we would want it to have gone. There is a Cora stuck on their side. Rocken takes victory. We had an opportunity. We had an opportunity to get past Longbow. It should have been for second. We didn't quite make it stick. Couldn't quite make it stick. We just managed to get caught out with a wreck of a bus and a little bit of lag, and we got pinged about. And yeah, I mean, there was some robust overtaking was done. Although, admittedly, there does have to be some. There does have to be a little bit with these. Yeah, that high line is brilliantly fast. You just cannot run it with other cars or with other vehicles around. You end up getting punted. Someone's going to dive bomb you, basically. So, yeah. It's fine. We did get faster lap of the race, though. Just. I mean, I'm at 37.232. Ninetales 37.244. That's pretty damn close. He's probably... I've forgotten where I was going to... Forgotten now where my brain was going with that, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to move on. Because I was reading Streamlabs, and yeah, I started doing two things at once, and my brain exploded. That other car guy, we should have reset. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying road car salute has been achieved live in the car you would expect. Now time for buses to start causing chaos. The buses have always got to cause some chaos. Chaos is important. Chaos is always important. Although we are going to step away from buses for a moment. I'm going to go back to some B-class cars for an actual sensible race. You see, I like this circuit. And I know I am one of the... I say few. I know I'm one of the few. I don't know. I do enjoy this circuit, though. Dry Town Desert Circuit is probably up there amongst my favourite tracks. Turn 1, admittedly, is a dangerous turn. A very difficult corner. Very easy to get in trouble. Why is my Stella not modified? I say, why is it not modified? I'm going to hazard a guess It had some bits taken off of it. Is it 225 for B class? I can't remember what B class. What is it? 234 is B class. I think this was armoured up for something. Judging by the armour currently around it, I'm going to say yes, it was armoured up for a video at some point. Honestly, possibly having the thing on the rear bumper, not the... Well, oh, no, hold on. Let me just remove... I am removing parts. That's a bit too much of parts. There we go. Parts removed. We have a bit of armour at the front. It might have been used as a King of the Hill car. Yes, actually, Caleb, you are possibly correct. I mean, when I do build cars for racing more, this is actually probably still a little bit over-armoured. However, having the strong rear bumper, maybe not the worst thing in the world. Possibly not the worst thing in the world, having the reinforced rear bumper, because it's probably going to get hit at some point. But yeah, I would expect... I say I would expect. I would say that maybe that got used as a King of the Hill or something vehicle. Because the Stella's always been good fun to drive in this one. Raiden's very fast. They're good. Raiden's fast. In fact, there's a lot of quick cars going on in here between Raidens and Nexuses. Nexi? That doesn't sound right either. But sure. Let's see what happens. We will get this one started. Yeah, I don't think this is a particularly well-built Stella now. It has been a bit hastily pulled apart. When I had it working, it was very fast. But yeah, I don't know whether this will work. Never mind. We are off and we are underway towards turn number 1. There is always going to be the mad scramble. Plus point to me starting at the back is you can kind of tuck the car in to the inside and get yourself a little bit out of trouble. It's very busy. It's very colourful as well, grid of cars going on down here. We will. Oh, so who's going to hit the inside? It was number 1 by the looks of it. That is an immovable tyre, big truck tyre thing that has claimed many victims over the years. We have raced around this circuit. I thought I saw a car smash the outside wall, but it was just the tyre bundle being chucked away, or all the loose tyres being chucked away. Gibgob smacked the wall on the outside there. Blakey leads the way, but ran wide into turn 1. Cutting back underneath like that is really dangerous if there is a car behind me. Thankfully, there was nobody to have a dive to the inside. No one looking for a way past the Stella here. Gibgob with a big slide is going to lose out. I will take that place. Thank you very much. Someone else has fallen over off of the tyres. Oh, weird bit of lag, as I'm thinking it was Longbow was recovering, maybe. Someone was recovering, and it was very, very weird. So that's what makes me think it might have been Longbow as well, because... yeah, the lag went bizarro through that section. We will chuck our car through the next turn. Danger Man leads the way in all of this. Can we... oh, yeah, that's the issue with the line that I like through turn 1, is rocking... you'll get alongside. You're not really going to pass easily like that, but you can get alongside. You can tag and compromise a car a little bit. Rockin's still looking for a way past the Stella. They may try again down here. It's a little bit of a rude one. I mean, all you've done in that is just waste both our time. It's not really been worth it. You're better off waiting for an actual clear-cut chance. The Shadow is having a right fight with one of the Nexuses. Nexis. I don't know. Little thing. Little front-wheel drive CRX-y thing. Blakey's come to rejoin. Now, what? Oh God, I don't know whether I like this. This Stella. I wish. To be honest, I do wish you could have multiple cars on this game, so you could build them in different ways, or a way to like save a build on a car, so you can come back to it. I wish I knew how I had this one built when I actually used it, and it was good. I think I won a tournament with a B-class Stella, or was competitive at a tournament with a B-class Stella we ran a while ago, which I think is where this car originally was used. Oh, I've gone way too deep into turn 1. That is going to put Rockin back past again. Yeah, that's a silly manoeuvre. That is a silly manoeuvre by me, just managing to miss the brakes. Although I guess we could maybe try and follow the Volvo. I don't know if my gears are great around here, particularly. That was much better. We'll get the car alongside on the exit. but it's not going to be enough, is it? We're crossing. I'm trying to cross over the Volvo so that at some point I will find myself on the inside at a useful spot, but not quite. Is that Danger Man? It is Danger Man. Danger Man's obviously had an accident somewhere. We get off turn 1 very nicely. It's the wrong side of the Volvo. We might be able to make this work, though. If we can get the drive on the exit, which we do, we are alongside. It's a dangerous corner to be side by side through. We avoid the tyre. Rockin's going to go underneath, though. We get sideways on our own this time around. We're still going to be neck and neck as we head towards the final corner. Ninetales will take victory here. We're going to lean on the Volvo. I was going to try and cut back underneath. Can't do it. Oh, it's a drag race, but not going to quite have the right gearing for that one. The Volvo will beat us across the line. Good race, actually. Shame about the little tag. Shame a little bit of trouble, let's say, earlier on. I can't match the bloody Raidens and Nexuses. Jesus. Yeah, good race. Great race. Enjoyed that one. Yeah, don't think I really ever got the most out of the Stella. In that one particularly. I don't know what happened to Danger Man at the end there. I'm going to presume contact somewhere along the way. Unlucky for that Raiden dropping back. There we go. There's a good track. It is a great track, that one. Kim Cobb found out how bad the Killer Bee. A Killer Bee is difficult to drive. They can be. I've seen some of them be very, very fast. Can be very fast indeed, but they've always been super difficult to drive. I've never got on with them myself. So yeah, that makes sense. Now I think I know which track this is. I do. Okay, this is a bit of a different track. This is a bit of a different track here. It's quite fast, so you'd actually do want a good amount of top speed. I'm not sure. What am I going to drive? I don't think that's very nice to drive from what I remember. Also looking at cornering of a 1.4. That, I never got to work, the Speed Demon. That one I just never had it work. The Roadcutter's not terrible. The Rammer's okay. I mean, I honestly think we're just going to... Oh, game. No, game. Game. No, don't drive a harvester. Come back. Don't go all the way over there. God damn it. Yeah, my Razor's never been very good. My Rammer is pretty solid. Blade's terrible. Gorby... The Gorby, in theory, should be quick. This was a King of the Hill car. In theory, should be quick, but I never got on with the handling of it. So I think I'm just going to stick with... you know what? I'm going to try the Gorby because it's so fast. Top speed, apparently, is so fast. I'm going to have a go. I don't expect good things. I don't expect good things from it, but it could be spectacular. It'll probably be spectacular, actually. It'll probably be spectacular, but maybe not in the way of winning and running away. Anarchist Rising, thank you very much for the super chat saying a trophy truck time. Oh, I do like my trophy truck. My trophy truck is great fun. I'm sure I can bring that. We can bring the trophy truck out for a race at some point in a minute. I know exactly where I'm going to use it, actually. But yeah, we can definitely go and grab the trophy truck. My trophy truck is a heavy duty, very high strength, very damaging vehicle. Oh, I don't know if I want to be here. I apologise to everybody potentially that gets caught out with an out of control Gorby, because that is likely to happen. We're going to go through the first corner side by side with Ewan. I will escort Ewan a little bit wide. Please don't try and kill me. Please don't try and kill me, little larder. Please just be astonishingly quick in a straight line so we can run away from everybody. I mean, I couldn't ask for a much better start to this in the grand scheme of things. We're going to get a little crossed up on the exit, but it's fine. Right. It is pretty quick. I mean, it didn't lie too much about the top speed. I just don't know where I need to brake down here. To be fair, we've got to try and feed it through the high-speed chicanes. Ewan will gain a little bit more. I mean, I've not driven this track for ages. I've not driven this track for ages. Really don't trust this car in the slightest. Ewan can have a look to the inside. I mean, what I'm going to try and do is cut underneath on the exit, which we do. There was a little bit of a lean on Ewan through there. Ewan's played nicely, and I have not played as nicely. Oh, okay, that's too much speed through that section. Oh, God. Tell you what, the thing with this car is its grip's okay, but it gets really snappy when you ask a little too much of it, and it wants to move around, and I just don't trust the way it drives. Now, get that power down on the exit. We've got Shadow behind us with the Raiden, so rocking to the front with the Volvo. And I mean, I know how good those things are to drive. They are, as I said, my go-to vehicle, really, in the game. Not just because it's an estate car, to be honest, mostly just because I like the way it handles. Lado is now up into 4th place, so I don't really think I can get away with too much more speed than that through there. Do I want first? Probably not. Second would have probably worked. I mean, we're still in the podium positions. Not an ideal lap for us there. We're going to kind of follow Ewan's line a little bit. We launched it across the grass. We got away with a big slide from the car. Come on, get turned. We're not really... Lado is right behind us, which is always scary. Going to chuck the car. I mean, it's not really sideways. There is these times we are literally dancing on the edge of grip, which is sketchy as anything. It is so sketchy driving this car. Oh, and again, I locked the rears under braking. That's horrible. It really... I just don't trust this car. I feel like it's got good... I feel like it could be probably quite a quick car. I feel like it's got good pace, but I just do not trust the way it drives at all. Oh. I lock the brakes up so easily. So I lock the brakes up so easy, so I'll be careful the next time around, and then we just don't get stopped. Lado is going to take the podium spot. Can we be sneaky? Okay, car surprisingly happy. I'm amazed it was okay letting me get away with that, because we were not really on the tarmac through that section, and normally like the corner cutting is policed by the fact that you spin or do something horrible, so you don't really gain time there, but we got away with it. Now, get on that power. Come on, Gorby. Chase down the big Buick. That is a lot of cars now queuing up. There's a lot of cars queuing up behind us. Now, can we... That time around, much better for us. Probably the best I've got the chicane, actually. Now is a good time to do it, because Danger Man is right behind us. Oh, come on, Gorby. Can we catch Lado? Well, I mean, Danger Man braked late, and it was just a chain reaction. I'm braking early because I have to. My car is very difficult to drive here. We have got to brake early, and Danger Man got clipped from behind in all of that. We have taken an interesting interpretation of track limits all the way through the first section, but I am actually quite impressed that this car doesn't completely hate you for doing that. I can't match the pace at the moment. We are okay over sort of like 3/4 of the lap, but there's just a couple of places, especially down here, where I just cannot match the pace of the better handling cars. And as fast as my thing is in a straight line, it's nowhere near fast enough to make up for the handling problems and possibly my inexperience. I'm sure Ninetales driving this car could win, but yeah, I cannot do enough. Rocken gets another victory. I was hoping Lado was going to do a celebratory spin too soon. Good race from Lado, really. Good race from Lado. I just didn't have the pace there. I mean, yeah, Danger Man was probably a bit quicker than me. Blakey was faster than me as well there in the 1 minute. Longbow also fairly quick around there. We weren't horrific with the Gorby. I actually thought that was going to go worse. I thought that could have gone a lot worse. Thankfully, it did not. So there we go. I'll take it. Really, I will take it. There is Cora's poor smashed up skyline coming across the line. Cat, I think is the bits saying I rolled. Yeah, it is quite easy. It is quite easy to roll around there. Michael the Kiwi, thank you very much for the donation. Saying another terrible joke for you. What's the difference between a larder and a golf ball? You can drive a golf ball more than 200 yards. To be honest, I couldn't drive a golf ball. I could push a larder further than I could drive a golf ball. I've played mini golf. That's literally my experience of golf. Is mini golf. I have never played actual golf, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna I'm not gonna be able to get a golf ball very far at all, really. Where was I gonna go? Oh, I know where I was gonna go. Let's go Hell Ride again. Always fun. It's B class, which means it is time for... Where is my trophy truck? The trophy runner. I mean, this thing's not terrible pace-wise, but it does hit like a train, basically, which is what we want. Jang Oslo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly, saying, I'm going to check out the new Xenonauts update. I might have to at some point. The game's been updated a lot since I last played it. So yeah, I can't say I have any specific plans to play it, but I am meaning to go and check it out at some point. Xenonauts 2 is a fantastic game, an awful amount of fun. If you like XCOM and the old school XCOM, is brilliant. So yeah, I was kind of waiting to go back to it until they kind of add a little bit more story missions to it, but I don't know how far they've got along with that one because I haven't actually kept up with it a huge amount. So it's probably changed massively since I last played it. I won't know what I'm doing. Pingy, thank you for the bits, saying if your longest drive in golf is in mini golf, golf might not be your sport. No, you're probably right. You're definitely right. Golf is not my sport. Motorsport or football, well, I quite like rugby. I haven't played for a long time, but yeah, football or rugby would be the way to go. Football more so, but yeah. To be honest, actually, I mean, I like tennis. I like a lot of sports. I used to play table tennis a while ago. So if I could ever learn golf, I probably would end up enjoying it. I feel like I'd have more fun with golf than I would with like cricket or something. But yeah. Right, if you are just tuning in, we go over a weird discussion. This is what happens. I blame chat entirely. Yes, it's Hellride time. We have a simple rule for this, whereby you must take the jump. You must take the jump at all times unless physically unable to. Whether you get pushed or nudged off by other cars, or whether the ramp is completely blocked. Yeah, you've got to take the jump. It makes it more entertaining, really. So yeah. Cora, thank you for saying FailRace filming crew mini/crazy golf tournament when? It was actually done. It was done. It was filmed a bit. My camera ran out of battery, and then yeah, that kind of it kind of never happened. But it was actually filmed. It was done. We did play mini. I can't remember who won. Who won the mini golf when we played? It was a while ago now. Yeah, God. There was also somewhere FailRace filming crew plays laser tag, and that was also filmed. But footage was useless. So yeah, we have done that as well. I was surprisingly good at laser tag. I can't remember who won. But yeah, Wendo the Cheater, thank you for the bits, saying, take the first corner the wrong way on lap 1. Alright, I will... You donated 300 bits. I will do what you ask. Anarchist Rising also saying, side goal, get someone in the truck bed for $10. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Right, I'm very sorry, folks. I was told to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hug the inside and try and stay out of trouble. Oh, sorry, Cora. I was trying to stay out of trouble. Right. Oh, God. Just see what Longbow's in. Well, Longbow's going for the survival one as well. What happens if I get my truck on top of somebody else? Does that count, or is it just if I catch someone in the bed of my truck? But there we go. We'll see what happens. Oh, what went on with my steering? Oh, hello. I got a little bit of lag. Going for a second, my truck just wasn't steering. Yeah, when you get lag in this game, it can be very disconcerting. Right, we should have good... So we're not going to be great handling in this truck, of course, but we should be pretty fast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please land nicely! Did not land nicely! Bad things have occurred! Oh, bugger. Oh, I was hoping that was going to land on its... Oh, hello. Hoping that was going to land nicely. I mean, we've got a lot... Whoa! Bloody hell. That just let go on me. Going around... Yeah, going around, well, sort of turn 1. I mean, look, the only positive point is, oh, catch the car. Hey, well, I mean, we caught Nitro on our roof. Does that count? I don't know whether it counts. We did catch a car. I tried to catch it in the bed of the truck. Yeah, it's close. Surprisingly close. God, this thing goes mad on the banking. Oh, number 1's fallen over. God, this thing is astoundingly quick in places. Oh, I think Ewan just got a battle bus to the face. So this does something very peculiar. When it goes around the banking, this seems to get to, like, warp speed. When you get it up on the banking, it goes so fast. Oh, hey, Crane. Hey, we got Crane in the bed brief. Oh, I'm not even going to make that. There's no way I'm making that. Crane's done an awesome flip. There was a little bit of lag going on. Oh, hello, cars. There is some... We've got a little bit more lag today than normal. We're getting the Longbow... I say we're getting the Longbow experience. To be fair to Longbow, Longbow has a lot worse lag than we're dealing with here. God, it is a little bit iffy at the moment. Whoa. It's like I've got... Oh, danger, man. That doesn't look good. Right, I'm actually going to slow this down because I feel like this is going so quick. Oh, Ewan's just gone off the ramp sideways. Oh, for God's sake. Trophy truck. Why? No. No, come on. Right, my trophy truck is not having a good time. We have had many rolled cars in this. Many rolled car salutes have been done for the many... for the many gifted subs in this race. This truck is not handling Hellride very well. Oh, we almost landed. We almost murdered Longbow from a great height. There, Longbow is not long for this world, I don't think. This thing is the fastest thing I've ever driven around the banking, and the wheels popped off. Yeah, it's the fastest thing I've ever driven around the banking, but it is the worst handling I have ever driven around the banking. Please don't roll. Please don't flip. Please murder Ewan. I don't know who I hit. Ow. I don't know if we murdered someone. We may have murdered someone. Oh, Longbow got killed by lag. Honestly, if I'm having problems with lag and I'm the host, I'm not surprised. Longbow got killed by lag. Anarchist Rising, thank you for the super chat. Saying, going to need some flex tape for that. I'm going to need a lot of flex tape. Actually, outside of the wheel, it's not too bad. Hold it. Ah. There goes the other one. Yeah, we're going to need a bit more flex tape. We're going to need a lot of... Gonna need a lot of flex tape. We were nuts. God, that was horrible to drive around there. It was really struggling. I think it might be number 1 that I hit, actually, rather than Ewan in the air. That was horrifically difficult. That was, yeah. That was not fun to drive around there. Oh, I think Nitro just spat their wheel at Blakey. Blakey is going to take a victory! Blakey wins a Hellride! Oh, and the number 1 might be dead. Yep. Number 1 got wiped out. They are not number 1. They got wiped out by Blakey's AI. Nitro is still going in 5th. Ninetales is playing with a Mini. He's going to cross the line in 3rd. It looks like only 6 are going to finish. Yeah, Cora is going to be the last of the cars still running here, and it's not exactly a healthy looking Mustang Mach 1. Shadow crosses the line on 3 wheels. Oh, and their AI it just fell off the ramp. Yeah, Nitro's going to cross the line on 3 wheels as well. Yeah, the bus was limited to 95. Yeah, the bus isn't perfect. However, oh god, hey Dagon. Yeah, lag made a bit of a mess. Unsurprisingly, perhaps. Oh, that was a tremendous smash at the end. That was the end of Cora. Oh dear. So, 5 vehicles finished at the end of that. Blakey, Ewan, Ninetales, Shadow, and Nitro. Only vehicles finished. Cora got killed by an AI car at the very end. Oh, that was punishing. That was punishing, to say the very least. Oh, let's go to the Hill Street Circuit. Haven't gone there today. We'll go back to a more sensible track, sure. Pengy, thank you for the bits. Saying, cheers to Crane for driving a Winky on Hellride. It's the closest you can get. Dagon, will you stop chasing Cass around? Jeez, behave yourself. So Pengy with the bits saying 3 cheers for Blakey. Yeah, your cheers worked. You got Blakey some luck. You got Blakey some luck in that one. Nicely done. Where is my beloved Hammerhead? It's like the only car I like driving. I say I like the Ram is not too bad, but I do like the Hammerhead's just nice to drive, really. Pinkthorn Cosplay, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 12th month. A roadcar salute to you from chat. Say, a man just threw a pint of milk at me. How dare he? Oh, I mean, like I like it, but you're definitely getting a boo. Like that's one that I like. I like the terrible pun, but it's still a very boo-worthy pun right there. Yeah, you're gonna get a boo. You're gonna get a boo from me. But chat might have different opinions. Sound White Noise, thank you very much for the bits. Saying camper vans. Oh yes, we can get some camper vans on the go. Do not fear. Oh no, don't no. Wait, the game. There we go. We can definitely get some camper vans on the go. Camper van. To be fair, camper van racing on this has been always entertaining. We haven't raced them for a while. No, I think you're right. It has been some time since we have got camper vans on the go around here. They do generally produce some pretty exciting racing. Right. I mean, I like this track. In some ways, this track's kind of a shame there's a crossover, because I actually like as a circuit, I like it, and it does just end up extra chaos because it's got a weird. It is a bit of a weird crossover point, to be honest. Was actually happy to hang back there and not really get involved with the mess at turn 1. I could sort of see there being a mess, so we waited a little bit. We will let cars sort themselves out a bit on lap number 1, and then kind of be opportunistic with our manoeuvres if we can. We got shuffled a little bit wide there, which isn't great. I'm hoping we can get the power down on the exit. Oh, and we won't go. Oh, I think Lado might have murdered somebody live on camera. God, I don't know who got hit in the crossover there, but that looked painful back there. That may be a one-hit KO. I don't know for sure. I am gambling that I can get across the curb. Like, that curb there can bounce your car about. My gamble there was that I could get across the curb quicker than the cars that were all scrambling and fighting one another. So it was kind of a little bit of a gamble on that one, but it did actually pay off. Oh, Ewan. I saw Ewan at the last second and I tried to steer out of it a little bit, not to get spun. We got away with it. Ewan clonked the back of the car, but it wasn't anything major. This curb here is meaner, as Blakey finds out. Yeah, that curb there is very nasty. As we all dive under brakes. I mean, me and Longbow have actually come from the back of the field. Ewan has fallen over. Me and Longbow come from the back row of the grid all the way through surprisingly well here. Like, we have done actually quite well, considering we were just sort of surviving the chaos earlier on. We will try and not run wide. Danger Man, say, struggling a little bit there. We will just... So we're okay to jump that curb. We are actually... Our car's got good enough suspension that we can jump the curb and get away with it. We'd lent on Danger Man a little bit. Not the cleanest ever pass to get through on Danger Man. And I guess Danger Man's going to send it to the inside at turn 1. I'm okay with that. We left plenty of space. We should get a good enough exit here that Danger Man doesn't get past, and they do not. It looks like it's Rockin' versus Ninetales up at the front. Me and Longbow opting to go wide of the curb. I mean, we know the dangers of that curb all too well. Or lock the brakes a little bit down there. Not what we needed. Oh, the big oversteer moment, also not what we needed. I can see the onrushing cars. Oh, someone got smacked into. I think that was Nitro that may have got clipped with a big war wagon, but couldn't really watch. We're having our own, we've got to focus on our own driving up here. We have not hit that curb quite how I wanted to, but Longbow was avoiding that curb like the plague. I mean, it is probably a little bit worse for the Firefly than it is for the big Volvo down there. Not had a great lap for me, though we have gained a little bit of ground on Longbow, which is good in the battle for a podium. Did not get turn 1 right. Just trying to get braking right in this game. Trying to deal with the locking of brakes is the real difficult part, I find anyway, with this one. Yeah, a little wide again at the bottom there. Crossover point is going to start getting dicey with the leaders at some point if they continue to pull away. Crossover point is going to start getting dicey for us with cars further back. Oh, no. Couldn't get through. Danger Man has got out of that one better. Oh, whoa. I mean, there's so many cars coming down that way that we just kind of gambled. Unfortunately for us, Gibgob got turned slightly and was in. I don't know if we would have even got through anyway, even if we hadn't ran into Gibgob there. We can attack the curb once more. Danger Man was kicking out a whole load of fire from from the Super Venom. Yeah, we're not going to be catching... Well, Longbow's long gone. They did get the... through the mess there. Can we launch it at turn 1? From quite a long way back, actually. I wonder if Danger Man's got a bit more damage going on there. The Super Venom seeming to struggle a little bit here. There is Longbow going through. Where is the car? And who knows where the cross traffic's going to be now. We've sort of fallen out of a rhythm, so I don't know where it is going to appear. There's going to be a gap behind Cora, I think it is. God damn it. It was shaping up to be a really interesting race between me. I mean, it always happens, right? You get these close battles, and as the field spreads out, you get to this point where at some point it's going to interact with a close battle, and you just hope that it's not you that gets hit. But there's only so much that you can do about avoiding it. Where is Dale? Danger Man's had a mistake somewhere. I wonder if Danger Man tried to follow me over the curb there. Because that does seem to be one of the big advantages of the Volvo, is that I can just run these curbs. No problem at all, and I know not everything can. I think... Is that car ahead of me? 4th place? A white car? I think it is. Yeah, the Raiden. We're on to the final lap of the race. I wonder if it's lost a wheel. It's lost heaps of time this lap around. I'm going to go behind those two. Oh, ahead of, I think, the War Wagon. No, it's lost some time this lap, not as much as I thought initially. I've got more pace than the Raiden. Rockin' takes victory. Yeah, I've got more pace than the Raiden. Oh, has it lost a rear wheel, maybe? Nah, launched it too hard there. I mean, we had to launch it. There's no other way we're catching that car. Just ran out of laps. Ran out of laps at the end to get a 4th place. Longbow with a good run. You know, Longbow... Oh, bloody hell. That was a laggy car of someone's. Not quite sure. Yeah, I mean, me and Longbow came from the back. I mean, we had good pace. We weren't on the leader's pace. They're far too quick. Had the pace. You know, me and Longbow were very similar in terms of pace. We had more speed than the Raiden. Danger Man. Oh, Danger Man got hit somewhere. DNF'd. Yeah. The Super Venom. We had a great fight. We had a really, really good fight with Danger Man and Longbow for a while in that one. It's just unfortunate how it ended. Oh, it's Rixie there. I mean, there's nothing you can do. It's a crossover race. It's a crossover race at the end of the day. So it's going to happen. If it wasn't you, it was going to be. I think it was Gibgob actually that hit me first. But yeah, nothing. You can't do anything about it. And that's what happens on crossovers. You just gamble. You just gamble on going into the traffic. Right. We are going to. You know what? You know where we can go. Let's go to good old Bonebreaker. Let's go 5 laps on Bonebreaker. And then we are going to get the camper vans out. Camper vans are always good fun. They disintegrate in a highly amusing way. Here it is. We'll just use the stock motorhome. Probably some of the best damage on a vehicle in this game, because these things do kind of disintegrate. I mean, we can also play the good old, as Alien Invader says, the old ladder stealing mini game. Who can finish with their ladder still attached? Hello, kitten of trouble. What would you like? No, you've just run off. Oh. I was just turning around to see what Kitten of Trouble was up to, and I have Cass on the floor behind my chair. That's not normally where you sit. Or sleep. Well, lay down. Not really sleeping. Oh. Now I've talked about it, he's got embarrassed and walked off. Sure. Why not? You should be able to rent the motorhome if you do not have it. You should be able to rent a stock one. Yeah, we have many. I have all the cats in the office. Eve is on the bed, on the pillow. It's kind of her pillow, really. I have a spare pillow. Oh, I've talked about this a little bit before, but maybe this is your first time watching. In fact, you know what? We're going to do animal talk now, because why not? But I have Eve would always be annoying when I go to sleep, because she'd sleep on my feet and get in the way and be a right nuisance. But I got a spare pillow, and I put a spare pillow on the bed, sort of next to me. And she now loves it. That is her favourite spot to sleep. She will go and sit on that, and now doesn't bother or doesn't sleep on my feet. Like she'll sometimes come sit on me for a minute to get attention, or to get a fuss before she goes to sleep. But she will now actually not sleep on my feet anymore, so it's way more comfortable. It works brilliantly. She has now claimed that at the moment. She is there now. It is her pillow. No one else is allowed to use it. Cass occasionally sneaks it when she's not looking. But yeah, it is very much her pillow most of the time, which is quite cute, to be honest. Right, thank you very much for the bits, by the way, folks. I will read those in a second. Sorry, I just saw them as the race was starting. Right, all Nitro hit something and got a bit of a wheelie going on. That's fine. You lot can all scamper about over there. There are some vehicles being chucked sideways. We're all sort of trying to cut underneath each other through here, it's just how it goes at that section. Everyone trying to get past. I mean, so far we've all been fairly well behaved. We have all been pretty well behaved as we race around Bonebreaker. And in fact, we are all kind of spread out our various routes here. So that we're not really causing any chaos yet. But that's the thing. Yet is the optimum word, because it's not going to last. We are going, because there's going to be impatience. There's going to be someone making a little error. There's going to be pushing and shoving, and indeed there has been over that side. We've got Lado ahead of us. I'm pretty sure my camper's got extended gears, which is maybe not helping here. It's probably got extended gears because we were running a one make with these at some point, and the extended gears on somewhere like Hellride is very helpful. Extended gears at Bonebreaker, less helpful because we are barely getting into third. Ooh, yeah, definitely not the right power band for this one. Can we get... No, Lado's actually doing a pretty good job of covering at the moment. Yeah, it's really sluggish through there. Really sluggish. That is kind of costing us a little bit. Quite a lot bit, actually. Danger Man leads the way. I mean, Danger Man is really chucking the camper van around. Do I want first? Maybe I want to try chucking it in first. Coming out of one of these corners. We've actually got a good run. We are alongside Lado, who doesn't want to give us space. So we're going to make space. Lado didn't want to give us space, so we made some space for ourselves. The only downside now is well, I've got to be careful, because if which side does Lado want to go on? Are we going to go for the crossover? No, Lado. I thought Lado might have gone for the other side in that one, but they chose not to. However, we've come out. I mean, Lado's done a pretty good job, actually, of staying alongside us. We've lost bits of the roof rail there. Lado is now going to be is now going to chuck it up the inside. I was going to try cut underneath, get a good exit. Couldn't do it. Lado parked it right there on the sort of apex of the corner. It's a drag race towards the line here. Oh, which way is it going to go? Oh, Lado's fallen over. I don't know who did it. I think Lado might have beaten us on their side. Nope. We did it! Just! Look at how close the finish between me and Lado was. God, dear. Good effort from Lado, but... oh... Good effort. It was a shorter race. I didn't actually quite mean it for it to be that quick. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer. And thought there might be more chaos. There wasn't. A good effort from Lado. I don't know. If Lado hadn't come across and hit us, I don't know whether we would have beaten Lado. Because I was running out of gears. I didn't want to shift up because we had such a short run to the line. I didn't want to waste time with the shifting up. But... I don't know whether Lado would have actually... I don't know if Lado needed to try and crowd us into the wall. It worked out well for me anyway. It did work out quite nicely. We managed to sneak our way an extra position. I will take it. Yeah, we're going to go Wrecknado. We're going to go Wrecknado with these, because that was where I was thinking of taking them to initially. Let's go 7 laps. It might... Well, actually, we can probably go 8. It might be quite a quick race. It might be quite a quick race. It might. Might be a very destructive race. Many might not finish. Lado saying, if I have a chance to hit Alex, I'll hit Alex. Whether it risks my place or not. No, fair enough. Mwendo the Cheetah, thank you very much for the bits. Saying... wood-fired pizza. They kept cheesing their work. Also, stock car on the mud oval. Ooh, we could have a go at... I don't think we've done the mud oval for a while. I mean, I love oval racing. From what I remember, we have done oval racing before. The slight downside with it is that there's really one line and one line only that works. However, we can absolutely give it a go. Oh no, wait, the stock car is a stock car DLC. It might be DLC. I can't guarantee, but I have a feeling that was a DLC one that yeah, not everyone is going to have, unfortunately. Right, let's go and get this started. I keep forgetting what bloody what cars are DLC and what aren't. Because a lot of people playing this are on Game Pass. I don't think you can borrow a DLC car, as far as I'm aware. I don't think you can, because we have had races with some of the other ones, other DLC cars that those who didn't have it had to have a punishment car, which is a shame. Right, Wrecknado. Here we go. Ninetales did not get off the line. I'm going to guess Ninetales may be AFK. Right. Now my longer gears should help here, I should think. Maybe this track will work. Don't know. Now normally running the banking is faster. I don't know if it is going to be faster with these. Oh god, I can just see the mass of motorhomes coming towards us. I don't know if that was Lado we hit. It might have been, it might not have been. I spy another yellow motorhome in front. So we see yellow when we want to crash into it, right? That's how it works. It could be... Oh, there's a very broken motorhome there. I couldn't see the nameplate. Couldn't see the nameplate, so I don't know if it's Lado stuck in the centre. Okay, yeah, my long gears aren't great here, are they? It's again, I think, a little too long. We're going to get hit from the side. Oh, I saw it. I tried to avoid it. I don't think it mattered. which way we went. Nope. It's not Lado. Lado is having a good race. Damn it. We just got clipped in the middle of all of that, which isn't what we want. Hello, Ninetails. I thought it was bloody Ninetails that got us. I mean, we quickly descend into the follow everyone around one direction because it's just easier. It is quite funny to watch, actually, the way that us lot play Wreckfest, because we really quickly sort of figure out a uniform way to do this. Oh, I wanted to crash into Lado, but I couldn't do it. I was going to try and ruin Lado leading the race. Look, Lado started this. Lado said if he sees me, he crashes into me. Well, if I see Lado, I'm going to crash into Lado. Yes, yes! We took out Lado from the lead of the race. Oh, Lada's going to be really angry with me. Oh, we had a bad race. So, we opted... well, I think we're about to have an even worse race. Get Ewan, maybe? Now I've just become the chaos. We're having a bad race, so I have decided to become chaos. My gearing's awful. My gearing is absolutely atrocious for this circuit. It is not working here. So we've just decided to punish random filming crew members. At the moment, we are going to try and get going. Our Longbow's DNF'd. We're not going to punish Shadow. No, you're fine. You can go past. I'm not going to crash into you. There's a lot of fire from my vehicle. Christ. I mean, it'd be very tempting to. It would be very easy to, sorry, but I'm not going to. Whoa, hello, everyone. Oh, well, we killed Car Guy. Oh, come on. Yeah, I thought my gears would work here. I was incredibly wrong on that matter. I was incredibly wrong. Oh, there is a reappearing car. Who have we got behind us? Is that a crane I spy, maybe, behind us? I mean, I could cause chaos. Can you give me a nudge? I'm kind of broken. Oh no! I was trying to murder Danger Man more than Crane. Ow! But oh god, look how slow it is. It's awful. Oh, Ewan smashed into the wreck of someone. Oh god. I guess maybe I've got engine damage or something's not helping matters. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ninetails. And over goes Ninetails. Ah! Cars everywhere. Oh, mine's very broken down. Oh, I'm trying to... I actually don't even know if I can move anymore. Gibgob's got victory. I can't move. And my vehicle's knackered. Hey, Danger Man. At this point, it would be a mercy killing. My engine doesn't work. Oh, yours doesn't work either, because you've lost a front wheel too. Oh, I'm back on my wheels. I don't really drive. My ladder, it remains strong. I don't remain upright very, very often. Oh, we've landed. We're moving badly. I mean, this motorhome, surprisingly resilient. Haha! We're much better in reverse than I am forward. Weirdly. No! Spin away from Danger Man! Things went downhill quite quickly there. Turned out we came 11th because we were still alive at the end. Gibgob took victory. Blakey was second ahead of Shadow. I didn't have anything to really do with the leaders, I don't think. Well, I say that. We did murder a Lado who was in the lead of the race. Danger Man, I don't know how I cost you a win. I don't think I had anything to do with you. I went to kill you, and then I missed, and then I had my own accident. And I don't think I hit Danger Man at any point, unless... I don't think we actually made contact with Danger Man. I know we cost Lado a win. Well, Lado was in a strong place. But yeah. Yeah, the takeout on Ladder was 100% on purpose. And I did try to bump Danger Man, but I don't think... maybe I lag killed Danger Man. Yeah, on my end, I didn't actually hit Danger Man. So I guess it might be possible that I did lag kill. I don't know on that one. I mean, yeah, we didn't actually destroy Lado's vehicle. We just heavily damaged it. I have a feeling I know how the next race is going to end up going, but yeah. Oh, Dangerous on the crossover, you hit me on the last lap, and I run for the lead. Did I? I honestly don't remember. I don't think that one was intentional. It might have happened. I don't think it was intentional. A crash on you at that point. Oh, I think at the end my vehicle was dying. I think right at the very end on that last one, as I was heading over to the jump, I actually think I had no power left. So yeah, that was unintentional. I had a dying car at that point, or a dying motorhome at that point. So yeah, I say apologies. I mean, it is happening. Yeah, that was not an intentional murder from a dying vehicle. I don't think. As far as I'm aware, it wasn't an intentional murder. Let's go with that one. Right. Let's go get the Hammerhead, just because I like driving it. Actually, I could maybe drive my Rammer. Where's my Rammer gone? Here we go. Good old Rammer. We'll bring out Bruce the Shark. I am sure Bruce will have a good. I have no idea what's going on with the Twitch chat. I've given up paying attention to it. It seems like a cat's run across a keyboard. Dagon, is this your influence? Have you run across a keyboard and pressed buttons? It would make sense. Drake, thank you for the bits, by the way. As I have so got to work on this game a bit if I ever come back to another Wreckfest stream. 3 days of playing is not enough. Unfortunately, yeah, we have played, I guess a lot of the group here have played Wreckfest for a very, very long time. I mean, hell, I remember playing it as next car game, and while I am rusty at this game, I have had many years of playing this game. And admittedly, there are some people in this lobby who are astonishingly fast. Ninetales is ridiculously good at this game. As I said, Danger Man is actually pretty fast at this. Rockin's pretty fast at this one. Yeah, there are some genuinely incredibly quick people as well. So it is a bit jump in at the deep end in a game you've not got experience with. We have many years of, and some of them are ridiculously fast. It is quite a trial by fire in with a lot of this. Ninetales is trying to do the show-offy win with a C-Class car. Honestly, if Ninetales starts at the front, at this track, you could probably do it as well. Raiden is very fast, and this track is so twisty, the lack of power probably wouldn't matter too much if you can get away. You can't. It's difficult to get through traffic when you are in the lower classes, of course, and it would be light, and it would get bumped around something terrible. Right. Let's hope for a good race. Let's hope for an exciting race. Yeah, on this track, class doesn't matter as much. I mean, you know, there will be differences, of course. Acceleration will potentially help a little bit. But yeah, Cora, if you could remember to ready up. I mean, it will get started in 50 seconds anyway. What have we got? There's some Rammers, some Gremlin, Raven, Razor, Dragslayer in there. Oh, we're a long way back. Right, so the power of Shark! Let's go! Ninetales' C-Class car actually got off the line better than the B-Class Rammer. We are quicker the sort of secondary phase of the launch. We've got nowhere to go, so, you know, we're just going to kind of sit around here carefully. Oh, it's all getting a bit busy. Oh, someone smashed off to the inside down there. Ladder's going to give us a push. Fair enough, really. We get a lot of oversteer on the exit, trying to straighten the car up. We will sit on the outside of Longbow. Longbow's Mini's not going to do much against a Rammer in a contest, so yeah. Oh, Well, we all get sort of nudged through there anyway. That's fine. We come out the other side in, I say, in one piece. Danger Man leads the way. Oh, big crash for Car Guy with the other shark. Clonked the inside banking. Gibgob unlucky through there. Ewan's going to try and fire down the inside. I was trying to sort of pin Ewan in such a way that made it difficult for them to maintain speed. And I mean, it has worked. Oh, we get a little bump through there. All right, Danger Man is leading the way. Still, we're hoping for chaos up at the front. Now, get turned, get turned, get turned. Don't get too much contact from the cars behind if we can avoid it. Oh, there is, I spy Crane's Jeep. Not in a direction that you would want your Jeep to be at this circuit. Ooh, that was off the inside dirt back. That's not. We don't need that. We really need to minimise those little bumps, those little errors. We actually had a bit of a bad lap here. We've just fallen away from Longbow and, well, from the whole group ahead of us at the moment. Slow the car down for the final. That's why it's just these half-assed dive bombs are just really not particularly helpful. We show our displeasure with a nudge back, which has fed them both into a wheel. Ewan was a little bit of a unfortunate victim in that one. It was a stop with the dive bombs swipe, and I didn't realise until I'd already committed to it that Ewan was alongside as well. Oh dear, and I've spun it on my own in front of everyone. Oh, that's an annoying place to spin. I'm surprised the rammer let go, honestly, down there. But it just lost the back end, and either we lost it on our own or didn't counter steer quick enough or something. Whatever it was. Oh, there's been a big crash up ahead. Car Guy and Shadow ran wide. Oh, stop hitting that. Bloody hell. Now, we are going to try and not spin, actually, through this section. I'm not quite sure how we got so upset. I've now lost a lot of confidence in the car because I wasn't really expecting it to let go there. Yeah, oh, yeah, it's going to go again. I'm going round again. Yeah, do not have crazy amount of confidence. I was expecting this to be a bit better here. Not enjoying the rammer around this circuit. Oh, that's a big bounce. We're going to gather it all back up. We were all a bit crossed up and out of control, but we have... Oh, come on. Come on. We will figure it all out eventually. That time around we're better. Sort of chucking it slightly in. Yeah, you kind of get away with a bit of chucking this car around, but not completely with chucking this car around. You've got to be mindful through all of this. That's fine. We will... Nope, too wide, too wide, too wide. I knew that as I was turning in there. Yeah, I just got no rhythm. I do feel like this track maybe... Oh, if you end up out of the rhythm, which I really have, I just can't seem to get it back. It's just, yeah, been really poor from me around here. It's not worked. Oh, there is Car Guy minus a wheel. I'm going to suggest we will get a little bit of sliding. Can we catch the Killer Bee on the final lap of the race? I'm not actually expecting great things here. I mean, we'll try. We have kind of got to go for it, to be honest. That's much better through turn 1. That's how you do it. And then through turn 2, we don't hit the banking. This is a much better lap so far. Now get the car stopped. I mean, we are a bit damaged. We're not exactly pristine condition. Danger Man takes victory here. Makes up for the Wrecknado incidents. Nah, I'm not close enough. We have had a better final lap with our vehicle, but have struggled too much for too long as we slither it out of the final corner. Yeah. Poor driving by me. It happens. I was just terribly driven. Terribly driven. We got down to a 35-1. I just couldn't get any pace out of the car at all. Nothing. Danger Man took victory from Blakey with Lado in third. I mean, my lap time was miles down as well. Yeah, I just did not get that working at all. Maybe the rammer just not working there. The other rammer also wasn't. Well, Gibgob's rammer also struggled, and Car Guy's dumped out of it. So yeah, Oh well, Ninetales got 6th with the C-Class Raiden, and with a very quick lap as well. Just couldn't cut its way through traffic. About sums it up. Wendo the Cheetah, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, what's the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. That is going to be a boo. That is going to be a boo to you from me, and I am hopeful from chat. That is definitely going to be a boo right there. Now it is time for the important... Actually, no, we might have time for one more race. I want to end on a slightly... Well, not end. I'm not ending. No, don't worry, not ending yet. But before we go to the really silly stuff, I want to have at least slight better race than we had there. Sound White Noise, thank you for the bits. Saying, yeah, I watched it back. You hit Danger Man after you pushed Ninetales off the start ramp. It was not an intentional hit. He more or less just drove into you and you clipped him. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I think I was busy rolling Ninetales off the ramp and I didn't notice Danger Man turning up. Yeah, I think the hit on Ninetales was, I say, semi-intentional. Ninetales was there and we decided to push them off the ramp. But yeah, Danger Man was just an unfortunate victim in the middle of that. Just got caught up with that one. I'm going back to my tried and tested Hammerhead. Kato, thank you for bits, saying, reminder to Brazen that happy birthday. Of course. As ever, happy birthday. Every day is Brazen's birthday. If you're new to FailRace streams, don't even ask. I don't even know where it began. It was Lado that started. I don't know why it started. I think it just started on a random GTA stream, and now it's just become a thing. Every day is Brazen's birthday. Oh, did Amy start it? I have a feeling Lado did it on our stream, but no, I have no idea. I don't remember when. Could have been anybody. I normally, if something silly has started, it's normally Lado that did it. The whole Ewan likes feet thing was, funnily enough, started by Lado. And every so often we bring it up just to annoy Ewan. So Ewan, well, we're going to bring it up on another stream, and it's just going to stay. It's just going to stay the thing. I say sorry, Ewan, but I'm not too sorry. We're just going to get this one. We'll get this. I'll start the timer so that it can. So they could be the other car guy say possibly on Brazen's actual birthday. Possibly, I can't remember though. Oh crap! I was about to have a drink, so I thought I'd have a little bit of time. No, we're off. It's racing time. We are go. We are off and underway. So this rally circuit, you know what? I'm actually going to be a little bit mindful. Unfortunately, the Raiden was in the way. I was going to try and be sneaky. However, everybody sorted themselves out. The Raiden didn't really block per se, but the Raiden put itself where I wanted to be. Oh, Rocken's going to end up in the ditch, and I'm going to make the most of passing opportunities. Ewan's gone on an adventure. Oh, sorry, Cora. Everyone all got stacked up, and unfortunately for me, we would end up in the back of Cora. Unfortunately for them, they ended up turned around. We have got a Mini to the inside. Well, I mean, I was maybe slightly hoping Longbow would back out of that one, because you're on an awful line when you're that tight down there. I took a gamble on that one. Mini is going to send it. Well, Mini's going to send it more into the door than up the inside, I guess. But never mind. Lalo is currently leading the way in this race. Final corner here is very quick. Now it's our turn to go and pass the Mini, and we will move ourselves back into 6th. Don't know how fast I can go through turn 1. About that fast, I would suggest, is the limit of what we can do. Longbow's having a look. Oh, Longbow's given us a tag, and around we go. I mean, on Longbow's screen, they were probably miles away, but yeah, that's awesome. That's what we love. Oh no, Shadow took out the sign. I thought that sign was indestructible at that point. That's frustrating. That was a really small bump as well, and it was just enough to put us round. It's because your car's so loaded up through that section. You're already kind of at the limit of grip, so you get a little tag at the rear, and it's just around you go, really. Oh well, we find ourselves in 9th, chasing down a Raiden. I mean, we can just go for, I say we can go for a fastest lap. I don't think we're going to have a fastest lap. I don't actually know this layout very well, as far as circuits go. So what we will try and do is go as quick as we can, chase down anything that we find. Oh, forgot about the mound of dirt. Hey! Big two-wheel moment that we got away with. But, yeah, that's a little sketchy. I think I'm about to go roll again into turn 1. That is a bit too hard a ascend. Oh. There was a lot of just trying to gather control of my car through there, and we just understeered wide. Now we're going to put in a ditch on the exit. Rockin has got a little bit more pace with that than I do. Oh. Okay, don't drive through the ditch. The thing gets all snappy. However, as much as Rockin might have pace, they're going to cut back on the exit. Will they get a good enough exit to finish this move off, though, is the question. I don't think you're going to there. They're going to be, because again, they're going to look around the outside here, and it's not quite going to be enough. We are going to keep our foot down all the way through this section. That's fine. It is becoming a battle of the Volvos here. Our battle. My driving's not great at the moment. I seem to have lost what little skill I had at this game. Currently, it's just I've forgotten what I'm doing momentarily. It'll come back. Well, maybe. We hope. Around the final corner we go. That time much, much better. I mean, Rockin is still there. Any little slip up, and Rockin will be passed, basically. We are neat, though, through turn 1. I mean, the easiest / most important thing at the moment for me, don't make a mistake. Don't run too wide. We'll get away with sticking it in the ditch here. Thankfully, the hammerhead isn't too bad through that section, although Rockin has got the momentum. I wanted to send it to the inside. There was a little bump on the rear of their car. I couldn't do it. Wanted to try and immediately fire back past, but I couldn't get the car where I needed to go get sort of a repass. I think we're lost out. I think we're lost out on this one. Oh, Longbow's had an issue somewhere down there. Well, that put us back into 9th. Oh, Rockin's gone very wide up here. We'll save it. We'll keep it together. Wanted to try and get the orange Volvo to the inside. Couldn't do it. Ninetales has claimed a victory in this one. Final corner. Can we be brave? I mean, we tried to launch it, but there was only so much. Only so much that we could do. It was a fun race. I just didn't have... I say I didn't have the pace. I didn't have the pace of Ninetales. Jesus Christ. That time's insane. We had okay pace. We didn't have the pace of Rockin, but we had decent enough pace compared to some of the other vehicles. Just, yeah, silly errors at the start. Cost us, dropped us back. And there we go. Yeah, Ninetales' lap time. That is insane. That is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, the hammerheads are quick, but they are not that fast. Ewan's having a tough time. JB, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, turning up late to the party, have I missed the buses at Hellride? You have not. You have joined at exactly the right time. If you have come to watch buses at Hellride, you have turned up at the right time, because it is about the moment where we bring out the buses. It is about the moment where it is time for buses. In fact, I think it is the moment where it is time for buses. We're not going to Hellride straight away, though. Oh, no. We have other things to start with. Now, we have rules, of course. I say, of course. The rules for Deathloop are simple. You must take the loop. Now, there is the exception, okay? The buses will make the loop. Stock, the buses will make the loop. Do not worry. However, to make the loop, you must have a clean run from the hairpin all the way down to the loop. If you don't have a clean run, if you get tagged, if you get a lot of oversteer, if you get nudged around, you will then not make the loop. In which case, if you're not going fast enough to make the loop, by all means, take the escape route. But yeah, if you can make the loop, you must take the loop. The buses will do it, and it is faster. I should note here, this isn't like Hellride where we're forcing people to take the jump because it's funny. It genuinely is faster to go around the loop with the buses if they can. And yeah, as Sound says, yeah, shift down on the loop when you get to the, just as you get to the sort of towards the top of the loop, shift down. Otherwise, you will struggle. You think you can do it without shifting down if you have long gears, but yeah, you do want to be a little bit careful. It is likely to be very, very silly. Speaking of Sound, actually, thank you very much for the bits. So yes, if I remember correctly, during Amy's streams, people started wishing her happy birthday randomly to encourage donations and listen to her scream when people donate. She started saying that it was Brazen's birthday instead. That might be where it started then. The first time I saw it was Lado, but yeah, that's not to say that that's how it started. Lado may well have got it from there, to be fair. So, yeah, I do not know. This is about to get very, very messy, I suspect, as it often does at the death loop. We've had an alright start here. I have a feeling I'm about to end up on the I'm not going around the loop portion of this, because I think we're going to struggle to get a clean run down here. No, actually, we've not had a bad run. I'm slightly worried we're going to get hit. No, we've had a good round. Oh, massive wreck. Absolutely tremendous wreck has happened on the loop. We have survived it, though. We have survived it. I don't think Crane did. A lot of other buses haven't as well. Hey, Lado. Oh, we are stuck between Lado and Danger Man. Two people who want to kill me after the Wrecknado. Yeah, that's... well, probably going to end poorly at some point. Ewan is leading the way. Ewan has had terrible luck today. Danger Man chucking it to the inside of Lado. You see, I'm going for this wide line. It will make us a little bit slower in places, but oh, we are going to be in a little spot of bother here if we're not careful. Come on, bus. Find some traction. There we go. I don't want to hit Crane's wrecked bus if I can help it. We are off the loop fairly nicely. Danger Man makes a pass. I was going for a kind of straighter exit off that corner, which looks like it might work. We're going to try and get to the inside of Gib Gob here, if we can. A little bit of leaning on everyone, and I'm being a bit sneaky and trying to make the most of that. Unfortunately for me, it is now about to put us on the complete wrong side for this next corner. I'm going to kind of follow Ninetales' line that's super high up here. The problem part is, yeah, I mean, we're really high up. We're going to about have issues here. I think all of us are going to have issues here. No, we get away with it. Second gear did not work for me on that. So on my own, we're fine going around the loop. But when I'm with others, the long gears on this are for Hellride, and they work at this track, but they are having problems in traffic. Oh, Danger Man clipped the curb. We clipped the curb. A little bit of two-wheeled antics going on there. We will head over the next section. I'm trying to clear Lado, which we now do get past as we head towards the hairpin. We're going to get hit. Maybe not a massive surprise. Oh, we're not going to make the loop. We're not making that. Yeah, we're not making it. We're not making it because we had to bail and lift, avoiding the wreck, and we've hit Gib Gob, or someone we've hit is also not making it. I think a lot haven't made it. I think an awful lot there have not made it this time around. Oh, I tried to stop so I wouldn't go into them, and they tried to stop. We made a good choice. A very good choice was made. I realised I wasn't making the loop. In fact, the loop's now blocked. There's one line through it. Lado survived the attempt on the loop, but I wonder... oh no, Lado's gone. Or, well, it was either that or he's battling Ewan. I wonder if Lado had to bail. There is a line. There is a line on the loop. Oh! Ooh! Ow. I was thinking I was going to be ahead of them too. I was not. Yeah, there's... yeah, so that is what I was saying. Like, if you see a problem going on with your approach to the loop, which I saw, that's why I bailed. I saw there was no chance we were making it, so we bailed out on it because we're never going to clear. You're never going to make the loop on that one, and we made the right choice in that. We lost a lot of time to the leaders because we had to bail and brake and so on. I think. So I think we killed Gib. Well, I say we killed Gibgob in that one. It was not intentional. It was more we bailed. To be honest, I think Gibgob. Well, I say Gibgob should have bailed on it when they realised or when they saw what was happening at the loop. I perhaps, especially when I nudged them and they were going to suddenly lost all their momentum. Where is that green bus going? Okay, it is staying away from the loop. That's what we like to see. Because yeah, we've got to go on here. Come on. Yeah, I mean, we aren't great anymore at the loop, but we are still good enough. Uh-oh. That's Lado's bus, that one there. Rockin takes victory from Ninetales. We may have had a fairly big part to play in that one, if I'm honest. I think Ewan may have wrecked as well. There's not going to be many finishers here. The buses at the death loop. Yeah. Did not... Ooh, that is a lot of DNFs, and another one's gone. Danger Man DNF'd. It looks like Cora might end up 4th. Might be a lap down. Oh yeah, the loop is actually completely blocked now. I think Danger Man fell off on the loop on the final lap. Yeah, I think they went. Longbows lost a wheel, and Nitro's lost a wheel as well. So yeah, have you lost a wheel? I thought that bus was lost a wheel. No, it looks like it's all good. I take it back. Longbow definitely has. In this one. Yeah, Cora is going to almost get clipped by Oh, Nitro's fallen over! However, it is... it's a victory for Rocket. Ninetales is second. We get on the podium in third, being one of the sole survivors. I mean, lap time's very close. We're at a 10th, as you would expect. Fastest lap will go to Longbow. That was before the wheel fell off. Danger Man also quick. Lado quick as well. All pretty close, though. Oh. Casso, thank you for the bits. Say, Alex, I'm not your weapon in your war against Lado. Stop killing me. On that one, I had no... There was no battle with you. I was bailing on the loop because I wasn't going to make it. And, yeah, I think that was... I just knew I wasn't going fast enough. At that point with what happened. So yeah, that loop, it just got very messy. Got very messy all of a sudden around there. To Bobcat, thank you very much for the gifted sub. By the way, they go to Shadow. A big rollcast salute to you from chat. Where do we want to go with the buses? I mean, we will finish on Hellride as we always do. Oh, I know where we can go. I know where we haven't actually gone yet. If I can remember the name of it, because I don't. What is it called? I think this one. I think. Ah, yes. We haven't been here yet. This should be fine. But yeah, sound knew what I was thinking. Sound knew what we were thinking. Yes, the dirt figure of 8. We haven't actually raced here today with cars yet, which is surprising. I normally like this track. It's fun circuit. We haven't done too many figure of 8s. We've been weirdly, I say weirdly, not been well behaved, but we've avoided figure of 8s around today. This will be carnage, I suspect. We have had some genuinely very close figure of 8 racing. It does happen. We have also had some not very close. Well, we've had some chaotic figure of 8 racing. I would expect more than 5 buses to finish. However, I don't think you would see. I don't think you'd see quite the high attrition rate, because by the time we've got 16 vehicles racing, by the time you've lost 6 or 7, the remaining buses will be spread out and not... Oh, I don't want to be on this part of the track. But yeah, I don't think you will see a crazy high attrition rate. After you've lost a few, it'll calm down, regardless of what's happening. Oh, I don't know who that is. I think it's Blakey, who just exited the stage. I had nowhere to go. There's nothing I can do on that one for poor Blakey. They just got pinged off the wall and fired across the circuit. Now, what it is going to mean... Oh, over goes a crane, and then back onto their wheels, and Crane's in a bad place. Crane's in a really bad place. Oh, dear. That is on the... I mean, you don't want to ever do it. Oh, and another one's gone. Car guy's hit the banking and fallen over too. It is just not the place you want it. You can't fall over in front of the pack. I can't slow down. We'll get pushed from behind if I slow down. Someone's always going to push at that point. So, yeah, if you fall over in front of everyone, that is... you are just going to have to accept your fate and deal with it. And I'm wary of hitting the dirt banking. With the long gearing, second gear is about all you need, I think, around here. I'm not sure I actually need to change up. Probably quite helpful. We are to the inside of Gibgob. Now we're starting to hit traffic. Gibgob, of course, won't want to... So what I want to do is pin Gibgob to the bottom of the circuit. Oh, that looks like maybe Cora's fallen over. Does third gear work? Oh, no! Oh, I tried to cut in too soon, and it's my turn to fall over. Another one, hello, Longbow. There's many rolled buses. Salute to everyone. Another one's fallen over. That crane again, I think so. Ninetail's taking an alternate line in that one. We're prying a door open, and we're going to pry another one. Oh, it's Ewan. Hello, Ewan. Oh, I think Rixie got hit. Nitro got stuck on the outside and decided to bail on us. Oh, crap. No, we're going to go ahead of Cora. That's fine. We're going to be clear of that. We're on the outside of Ewan versus Lado here. I don't think I want to be on the outside of Ewan versus Lado. They're having their own argument, and I am now just involved. Ninetails is taking shortcuts with a bus and has found out that there's a concrete barrier there. We're going to get a bit pinned on the inside, but we have made it work. Can we... Well, Lado's going for the shortcut now. I don't think that's going to be great. God, I had to give Ewan space, otherwise we were about to get turned there. Nitro's got stuck. Oh, there's another one falling over. It's gone. Its Gibcop has gone. So many buses have fallen over today. Ninetails is... What line is that? That is a new line that I've not seen before. Quite a funny line. But I've not seen... Oh, it's got really messy here. Ewan's leaning. Oh, it's the final lap of the race. Didn't even realise. We might end up fourth. Lado sent it on the inside. We ended up... That went surprisingly well. We somehow got our way back. I don't even think we were running that well to get ourselves back to fourth. Danger Man won. I am number one is second ahead of Ninetail. Shadow lost it at the end. A bunch of buses must have lost out. Longbow lost it at the end as well. A bunch of I didn't really... I was so busy fighting with Ewan and Lado that I didn't really pay any attention to what was going on, and suddenly we were fourth. So... Oh... Ninetails had some alternative lines going on around there that I didn't know you could do with a bus, to be fair. Although lap time-wise, it wasn't that much faster. Rockin' 20.6, number one 20.6 is about as quick as it was getting around there. I mean, there's a lot of us very close together. They would be. It's one-mate race in a figure of 8, you know. Yeah. Rockin' got hit on the cross at the end. Yeah, because we were battling over like 6th or 7th, I think, at one point, and we suddenly jumped up. Lado's dive to the inside actually got past Ewan, which was an impressive... I mean, you can at the finishing times, you can see how close it was between everyone. Yeah. It was mad. There was only one DNF. As I said, it's not actually that high a attrition. Admittedly, I've probably made that a couple of laps too short, but even if it had been a 10-lap race, which we often do... There we go. It is time for the moments you've all been waiting. I say this. The moment we've all been waiting for. Hell Ride. I can't remember how many laps we do. We're going to go 6 laps. That feels like a lot. Now, important rules, of course. Important rules. You must take the jump at the centre of Hell Ride. I would strongly recommend... I strongly recommend the diff locked regardless, but gear ratios. you want to put the gear ratios to long. The reason for this is as you approach the jump in this vehicle, if you don't have long gear ratios, the bus will not make one of the directions of the jumps. If it's not got long gear ratios, it won't land nicely. If you have long gear ratios, it will land nicely. You can go considerably faster. Now, admittedly, this track gets so crazy, your survival chances are small. So if you drive safely, you may actually still win regardless of lap time almost, just because of the damage. Yeah, long gear ratios is helpful. Danny, thank you very much for the super chat, saying thanks for all the videos you make. I hope the contribution helps. Oh, it does. Thank you so much. Any donations are always immensely appreciated. They help keep keep the channel running and everything. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I hope you are enjoying the streams, and we'll continue to for many years to come. I can hear a cat in the background. I've got like this little toy that has like. It's like little plastic balls that spin around in a circle on like a little track. I can just hear it spinning round and round and round. And I can just see a Dagon head pop over the bed as I turn around to see. Yep, Dagon's found. She does like that toy. In fact, all my cats, the one consistent between all the cats I've ever had is they love this. It's like a plastic cone that's got 3 different tracks, sort of like different lengths of tracks. And all my cats, every single one, has loved batting the little ball and everything whiz around the whiz around the cone. Yeah, chat placing their bet on how many are going to finish. Sound might not be that far wrong. To Bobcat also saying 3. I wouldn't be surprised if we only saw 3. 6 laps around here is a long time in a bus. I am concerned. Lap number 1 is going to be busy. Will we all get up the ramp cleanly? There's a couple that I was thinking might bail. I'm trying to get on the brakes. You do not want to go 3 wide going through the ring of fire on the first lap. That's why I just got on the brakes. Number 1's going to suffer a little bit because, well, they had no option but to slow down behind me. It was Lado and someone else were getting squeezed. It just wasn't going to work. Now we will run the banking and make up some time there. I'm not going for. There's too many vehicles. I'm not going for the big jump on the first lap. Can't see. And that is Rixie, I think, fallen over. It's fine. First lap, a lot of this is about surviving, about minimal damage. Oh, hello, don't mind me. We're taking a little bit of damage. I don't really want to be on the bottom down here if we can help it, because there is more speed to be found. Cora will find it if they don't have a big switch with the bus. We're going to use the banking there to help us turn a little bit. That looks like Gib Gob on their side. Crane got chased across the track by Lado. Crane had no choice but to avoid it. Like that sort of thing is when you can avoid the jump. Like that's understandable when they get pushed off of the approach. Now, get up on the banking. We need to get a good run here if we're going to get the maximum out of the bus here. We need a good exit, which we get. Long gears and fling. Crane hit the floor. We landed. That's why you need long gears for that landing. You want long gears if you're going to make that landing stick. You've got to be careful hitting the banking here too hard. You'll lose your front left wheel. We saw my trophy truck actually lose one. The buses, you've got to hit it as smoothly as possible. So you've got to be very, very careful with how you approach it. And then you want to get off the wall as quick as possible on the exit there. We've had a good lap there. That was a good lap. Right now, we made some time up on the vehicles ahead. We can see Longbow and Ninetails, I think it is, at the front, and Danger Man are all in a group up at the front. Lado up on the banking. Not quite as high as we were, but that's fine. Oh, I say that, I actually then ran a bit too high. Oh, one of the leaders flipped off the side of the ramp. Not sure who that was. Might have been Ninetails. Big jump for us is... No, it's Blakey, sorry. We are gaining on Longbow at the moment. Try and get a smooth transition onto the banking there if we can, and we have got quite nicely. It has been working quite nicely so far for us. We'll try to chase down the Lado bus in front of us. Everyone is being weirdly well behaved at the moment. Now, I know I've probably jinxed it. It is the most well behaved I've ever seen buses at Hellride. We've got this big line of buses going up across the jump. I mean, so Longbow leads. They're gradually losing time to me at the moment. We are gaining little bits here and there. But, yeah, we've got quite... Everyone is actually quite close together. Oh... Oh, have I lost a wheel? I've lost a wheel. I've lost not the normal wheel either. Oh, my race is over. Oh. Yeah. We have lost a wheel, and now we are going to become a problem. It's not normally the front right wheel that goes. It's normally the front left. We've lost it in a weird place, but I guess just running that banking, I reckon I ran it too hard trying to make lap time. That is one of the downsides of running the wall, is you can find yourself in a difficult situation. I could have done with... Oh, that's a really big hit. That's Crane and has taken out Lado. Lado is still going, but... yeah, probably not amazingly healthy. We are actually now into the podium positions, despite the fact that I am missing a wheel. We are going surprisingly well. Oh, Ninetales will give us a bump. I mean, we're not going to be able to hold on here. We're hoping for other buses to crash at this point. The main goal for me here is now hope other buses crash, because I will not be able to... Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Yeah, I can't make that jump anymore, because the added resistance from that corner of my bus scraping on the floor is going to make it impossible for me to make the jump nicely so everyone can just launch over us. Blakey, yeah, I mean, we are going to start hemorrhaging positions. The destruction has not happened that we normally see. There's been a couple of big hits, but on the most part, everyone has been quite well behaved. Now, it might get a bit busier come the end of this race, as Shadow finds a way past on us. Ewan is going to... No, Ewan has bailed. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way Ewan gets onto that ramp there. There's just too many buses. There is just too many buses going towards the ramp. Oh, now it's got messier on the ramp. Yeah, no, we can take it. We can take it. We won't have to bail on it. There was a big mess on the ramp. Oh, but... it was an understandable bail for the buses ahead of us, but we were actually still going. I mean, it's not this matters too much to us. We're not winning this one. I think this will be a record for most buses ever to finish Hellride. We are still ahead of Lado, but I don't think we're going to be able to keep this place till the end of the race, because, you know, we've got... I know we might be able to do it. We might be able to just fling the momentum off there. And we are going to... Oh, we did get past Blakey. I don't quite know what happened to Blakey. This is an absolute record. By the looks of it, 13 buses are still going to be running at the end of it. There's Car Guy and Cora. They're a lap down. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Car Guy has a slither of health and is probably about to get wrecked by one of the many AI buses going around. They have also lost a wheel. Yeah, I have never seen so many buses finish at Hellride. That is astonishing. Everyone was super well behaved. We saw Crane's death. I didn't quite see Danger Man's death. Go on in that one. Yeah, didn't see what happened. I mean, honestly, I don't think more laps would have made any difference on that. I don't think more laps would have made any difference because we all stayed relatively close together. It's just we would have just kept going on. I think we were all surprisingly sensible. We were all surprisingly sensible around there. We are going to... We can't end on that. We're going to end with 5 laps. We're going to see if we can repeat... Look, what sort of science would it be if we can't repeat the results? Can this group... can this group manage to do it again? I'm not sure. I'm not sure we can. But we will try. I say we will try. Who knows? Who knows? Unfortunately, the toilet races, we have done them before. They aren't actually that exciting, which is a real shame. Cora going 16. Yeah, that's that's brave. That would be brave. I would like to not lose a wheel if at all possible. I guess that was the punishment I had for my... what's the word for it? Abusing track limits. Not really abusing track limits. It's abusing the benefits of riding the banking a little bit too hard in places. Right, first time around. Pretty sensible from everyone here. Gibgob's going to lean on us a little bit. That's fine. I don't mind that because they're going to be stuck on the inside. We will get the mega run on the exit. All of the speed imaginable carried through there. And it's a huge jump for the bus. And it's a lovely landing. It looks like it's got messier already. It's got messier already, I think, than last time around. A bunch of buses have got into trouble. I think we hit the wall there quite well. Didn't lose too much momentum. Blakey right behind us as the buses sort of crab their way down that section. We will get up on the wall quite nicely. Yeah, there's some big gaps going on. So big gaps in the field is what causes chaos. Because if you have big gaps in the field, that's when you start having buses on the jump. That's when you start having head-on collisions on the jump. And that's when we're going to have to be very, very careful. So yeah, bigger crashes happened on the first lap than in previous times around. We're going to try... Oh, look at that gaggle of buses. That is terrifying. Front right wheel has got damaged this time around. I saw a bus on the ramp, so I've tried to steer away from it. We would have jumped clear of it, I think, regardless. Oh, car guy's fallen off. The ramp, I'm going to guess, maybe got clipped by Cora. I've got to be really careful. So, running that banking there, I've not damaged the wheel, but the front right is again damaged. I'm not sure what I'm doing at the first corner that's upsetting the bus so much, but I'm clearly doing something wrong there. There is a man of danger. Oh, no. We got... Oh! All manners of twitchy. I don't think... Oh, Blakey had a scared moment, by the looks of it. I wonder if we just kind of use the banking a little bit. Not as much as we have been, just to try and quell the damage to the wheel. I fear this might be about to be quite dangerous. No, looks like we're clear again. Through the air we go. There was a danger man. All is fine. Gibgob follows us. We're on lap 3. Have we got too clever? Not clever, but have we got too used to Hellride with buses that we've figured out how to actually drive it sensibly, how to drive it well? That's when I'm going to get hit next time. We're on 100 health. We will... Oh, dear. No, that's fine. There will be a gap for us to go through here. I actually think trying to avoid the ramp would have been worse there, because I think it was Cora fell off. Someone fell off anyway and was in a precarious place. So Gibgob's the only real threat. I'm not running that wall there very hard. We are avoiding that wall because I know I've got damage to that corner of the bus. We will again launch ourselves through the air. Hello, Crane. How's it going? There is just there is me, Gibgob, and Blakey running sort of equidistance apart. Then there's a big gaggle of buses behind us. We will be careful through the final turn here. Oh, there is Ninetails minus a wheel at the moment. I see a bus coming towards us here. I'm hoping it's going to be gone. It was not gone, but it was sensible in its approach. I can spy a danger man. See, I'm not running high on the banking, so I'm losing a little bit of lap time there, but it's just to protect the front wheel because we're not under immediate threat, so there's no reason to risk it. We will soar through the air. No, don't you think about it, Ninetails. I know what your bloody game was there. Ninetails wanted to ruin the day, which was, yes, I was acutely aware of. Danger Man is a lap down and may hold a grudge from Wrecknado. It won't matter. It is an almost perfect. In fact, I think it was a perfect run. I think we finished with 100 health. I don't think we've ever managed to do that. What is going on? 15 buses are going to finish. Cora, the only one that wrecked. What is going on today? How have we managed to do this? I think we finished with 100. I think I finished with 100 health before, but we've never had this many buses finish. Never got to this point. That is crazy. That is absolute. I mean, there are a few broken buses. There are a few three-wheeled buses, but we've just never seen that sort of that sort of success. Oh, now the AIs have blocked it up, so Ninetales can't get through. Hello, Dagon. How are you doing, kitten? You cannot drink my Pepsi. You won't like it. Oh, you are weird. Dagon, for reasons I don't understand, Dagon likes to lick the top of drinks cans if you've finished with them. Or even if you're not finished with them, but I try and stop her. Yeah, if you finish with them, and you put them on the side, she will just lick the top of them for no good reason. I guess she's trying to figure out what the taste of or what the smell is and all that. I mean, that was on intense damage. I think Longbow said. I think Longbow said it. I think we've figured out how to race Hellride so well by now that we can make it sensible because we know how to run the track. We know how to run the track so well that we can just do it with minimal accidents, minimal problems. Right. We can't finish like this. We can't finish like this. Let's finish. Let's finish here. There's no way to get around this one. This has been the more ridiculous. Well, this has been the craziest race we've had so far with the motorhomes. There we go. That was the one. Yeah, the motorhomes went around here. They were very chaotic. So it'll be even more chaotic with the buses. Fred, thank you very much for the bits. Saying, "Got I missed this one. Always have a smashing time on Wreckfest. We'll be watching this as soon as it finishes." It's been fun actually. I've enjoyed being back on Wreckfest. We've had some pretty damn good. I did not know the track for me. I will just load here then. I wasn't paying attention, so if it didn't load, thank you very much. That is the old what's-it-called glitch. Well, and yeah, I would load in on like an invisible circuit. It's very weird when it happens. Funny, but weird. So yeah, so to do it, you just got to go through all this. Cato, thank you a bit, saying totally wasn't praying for your wheel to fall off again. I mean, no, I wouldn't blame you when you're following like that when you've run out of time. Yeah, you always hope for the car ahead to have a wheel fall off, or the bus ahead to have a wheel fall off. Yeah, I would be the same in that situation. I do have a habit of kind of climbing the wall so high that I run the risk. You basically. As I said, the harder you run the banking, the higher you climb the wall, the faster you go. But in a bus, the more you risk knocking a wheel off. So yeah, it's a risk versus reward thing. Cora, thank you for the bits. Saying I was so close to being right, guessing 16. You actually were. I can't believe we've had. We'll play the guessing game. How many finished Wrecknado? 8 laps of Wrecknado. There isn't really much safety in this one. While we will tend to gravitate towards following each other around, with the way it loops over, you're still going to run into accidents. I mean, I could see us having 5 or 6 finish in this. That being said, I would never have thought we would have got 15 to finish Hellride, to be honest. We had more casualties at the death loop. See, the first lap... no, I'm going this way because Shadow's going this way, and if I don't go this way... Oh, I forgot to change my gears. Maybe the bus will be better than the motorhome. I'm not sure. Oh, crap. Are we ahead? No. Thankfully... Thankfully, while we took the brunt of the impact, because Shadow was there to sort of prop us up, it actually came off a lot worse for others than it did for me. Danger Man with the really lucky bounce. Danger Man, the luckiest bus all day, gets away with that one. Now this track, a little bit like Hellride, you can get away. Oh! I am number one. Got they're a bad time there. The Shadow also a bad time. Cora's on their side. I'm in the wrong gear. Danger Man is going to murder Crane. Don't know whether Crane survived that or not. I'm going to say maybe. So, it's me and Danger Man. Rockin's going to throw out the inside, but Rockin will be really slow on the exit there. Although it does kind of pin Danger Man against the wall, so it's difficult to make much speed up there. Ninetales with more momentum is going to steal that place away from us. I mean, it's always tempting to try and sort of cut down like I have here to make up lap time, and you kind of can a little bit. Oh, number one, I think, into the side of Danger Man and Rockin, taking those out. Rockin's still got enough momentum, I guess, going forward. Yeah, my gears are wrong for this. We sort of sit in between second and third. My hope more currently, though, is survival. Definitely much higher attrition rate in this one. Ninetales with an interesting line, although I'm basically following it. Ninetales will jump and not jump into traffic, gets away with it. Better lap from me. Blakey is right behind, having a look. Although it is difficult to pass at times. I think third gear is where it's at for us here. Yeah, we're going to fling it off the top of the banking. But now, as the numbers of buses sort of dwindle, we end up in a routine. We end up in a rhythm where you just kind of get set. You get sorted. There is going to be a little bit of crossover mayhem there, and I've lost a wheel. I could see the crash happening, and I was desperately trying to avoid it. Unfortunately, as they made contact, it flinged a bus into us. Yeah, I mean, we are not going to be holding on to this position. Couldn't go behind. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. Maybe not. I don't know whether it's... I don't think it's going to let me... it's not going to let me change sides when you're... No, that's annoying. Because we kind of got nudged to go the other way. But yeah, I guess we went far enough that we have to... well. Oh god, no, there's a cat jumping on the sim rig. God, there's been some big hits over that side. Oh, not again, not to Blakey. Never mind. Blakey's got healed by someone else. I think that's the end of Blakey. I think that was, yeah, number one got the hit there. That took Blakey out. We're going to try and do the old slide job pass. No, I guess I paid the price. I tried to be sneaky. I tried to run at the banking so I could kind of squeeze them against the wall, and the game decided, nope, you can't do that. You will be punished. Damn it, Ninetales takes victory in this madness. Gibgob's still got a fair amount of health. Lado is in second. Looks like Lado is going to take a second place. Gibgob's going to be third ahead of Shadow. I mean, that was more chaos. It definitely worked. It definitely worked. Cora got a big nudge from Shadow across the line there, but it looks like they are still going to continue running. Danger Man has lost a rear wheel in this one. Yeah, I mean, I could have played it sensibly and not well. I mean, to be fair, I wasn't thinking that hit was going to kill me. To be honest, I didn't think the small contact against number one would actually do any damage. So it wasn't even like I was doing something stupid there. There we go. It is going to be 8 finishers. 8 make it across the line. Shadow with the fastest lap of the race in 4th. Yeah, we got a little bit... I mean, we tried to be clever. It just didn't pan out. Dagon's zooming. Cass is zooming. All the animals are awake. I feel I'm in for a hectic night when I try to go to sleep. Well, that was a bit more like it. There was the bus destruction that we so crave when it comes to what's it called? when it comes to Wreckfest, we needed that. We needed that. That though is indeed going to be it for this evening. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Sorry, I've got a kitten who is all over climbing on the sim rig. Oh, I know why you're climbing on the sim rig. I have an old hoodie over the back of it to try and stop her claws getting on the leather. But she's now found one of the tassels on the hoodie and is now going mad trying to get the tassels. Dagon, can you leave my hoodie alone? Dagon, hey, you, stop. You actually listened. Yep, that's because she saw Cass. Right, I'm going to quickly cover the seat with the hoodie again. Anyway, I digress. That is going to be it for this evening. Thank you all very much for watching. I've had a great time being back on Wreckfest. It's been great fun. Of course, thank you all very much for the donations, for the subscriptions. Fortran, thank you very much for your incredible number of gifted subs. I don't know if you're still hanging around in chat, but thank you so much. It is immensely appreciated indeed. And of course, donations and subscriptions and so on from everybody are always appreciated. I will potentially be back tomorrow. Not completely sure at the moment, but yeah, I may be back tomorrow evening with a stream of some sort. If not, I will be back on Sunday with the good old GTA stream. Speaking of sound, thank you for the bit saying don't forget to update Guardians of the Motorway. Maybe I'll have a go. Maybe I will try and have a go at it tomorrow. Maybe. So I will have possibly forgotten. However, we will see. We will see. Maybe there'll be an updated Guardians of the Motorway. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Of course, thank you all just for spending your evening or whatever time of day it might be with us here. That shall be it for this evening. Until next time, a goodbye.